Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Happy holidays. Hopefully everyone is having a fantastic holiday season and a fantastic Christmas. I know some people are still, on the road. Some people are still visiting family, but we got ourselves a football game. We saw the Packers just barely edge out the Cleveland Browns. I got home just a few hours ago, so I'm here, I'm grinding, and I'm excited to see what we got with the Colts and the Cardinals here on Saturday night. Not only that, Christmas night. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Coronas are in hand. Gummies have run out, so maybe I'll have to be able to get some after the game. But, the Coronas are in the building. We are good to go. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. This was kind of last minute. I didn't have time. I was at family, at my dad, so I didn't have a chance to, do the Packers game. But I hopped in Tom's stream and, gave him a message, a little dono and, a little Merry Christmas. And obviously it sounded like he had a great day. And obviously he got a Packers dub to extend the greatness, obviously, on the NFC side. Elliot Evans in the building. Hey, what up? Merry Christmas, my dude. Ryan Strick in the building. Thank God for that. College football season is over. I was about to troll you, but I can't really talk shit because I think you knew you were going to lose that matchup in the bowl game. I know Oregon's going to lose, so it's not going to be a win-win situation for, either one of us, right? Either one of us. Chase Edmonds or CEH. Are we talking fantasy football? I'll probably do CEH. I mean, Chase Edmonds is coming off the injury. We don't really know how many snaps he's going to get. When he's healthy, he's obviously a threat with James Atumenate-Akana as the number one. But I would probably go with CEH, even though Chase Edmonds could outscore him. Domo, it's a tough thing, a tough sledding right now in fantasy football. One of the worst seasons I've watched for the Gators. Horrible head coach, DC, quarterback, and basically everything else. Hey, Merry Christmas, man. I already knew it was going to be tough, right? I knew. And I know my Ducks are going to probably lose to Oklahoma by 30. So I can't talk shit. You know what I mean? So I could have gave you a couple little, jabs, but I was like, you know what? No, there's no reason for that. I think he knows that the team's not good. I know my team's not good. We're both going to lose in our bowl games. Oh, well, let's move on. Let's move on past this year and get into next year. And obviously next year should be better for your Florida Gators and my Oregon Ducks. And that's big facts. Is it Chase Edmonds or CEH? That's tough. I'll tell you what, I had Devontae Adams, and I'm going to get Zini Panini. I'm in the fantasy football championship, in the playoffs. It's, for the Northwest Sports Fanatics Fantasy Football League. And I'll tell you what, Devontae Adams, I picked him number 5 overall when all the running backs went off the board. Christian McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook, Alvin Kamara, AK-41, Derrick Henry. And I probably should have went Jonathan Taylor or Nick Chubb, but I said, fuck it. Let's just go Devontae Adams. 33.4 points in fantasy, and it's the best out of 2 weeks. So whoever scores the most points in 2 weeks moves on. I was down by 9 going into the matchup. I'm projected for 221. Zini is projected for 199.4, but it all depends on what happens. She has Kyler Murray, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Burkhead, Metcalf, Deontay Johnson, Dalton Schultz, Tyler Boyd, Seattle D, and Jake Elliott. I have Stafford, Najee Harris, Cordarrelle Patterson, Devontae Adams with 33.4, Hollywood Brown, Jared Cook, Josh Jacobs, Miami D, and Justin Tucker. And on my bench, I got Mahomes, Tampa D, Darrell Henderson, Freiermuth, Rojo, Jackson, and AJ Green. So hopefully I can find a way to get there. We'll see what happens, and we'll see if we get more people to hop in the room. Maybe the presents, are done. Maybe you've had your breakfast, your lunch, your family time, and now you're just kind of settling in on the couch in bed. Normally I'd be snug in with the girlfriend and the puppy. Took the puppy to my dad. She was pretty good, a little wild, but I had a good time. It was great seeing the family. Got some really cool gifts. I got a $100 Tom Brady Foco bobblehead, which was sweet. What else did I get? I got a nice banner pennant from the Super Bowl for my Bucks with a bunch of the players on it with like Gronk and Brady. Got some Oregon Duck hoodies. I mean, I got a little bit of everything. Oregon Ducks and Tampa Bay. A little Ken Griffey Jr. stuff mixed in also. So it was a good day, man. It was a good day. I hope everyone is having a happy, Merry Christmas. And like I said, hopefully we end up having a good game. I'm excited for this matchup because this is definitely playoff implications in this matchup as well. And it's cool that there's actually something late at night. Bang! My boy Marcos Pineda getting it started off. $10 holla for your boy. Hopefully more people will check out the Facebook message that I posted as well as Twitter. I didn't do it on the YouTube page, which I probably should be like, hey, I am streaming right now. Appreciate you. Love you, bro. Love you too, man. Gang, gang, gang. And here we go. Kickoff, baby. Go, baby. Go. Hit the edge. Nice tackle. 0-0. I'll drink a few beers today. I'm excited for today. You know what I mean? Like I said, you don't really know what you're going to get out of this 10-4 team or the 8-6 Colts, but I hope it's going to end up being a fantastic game. Yeah, damn COVID, right? No Quentin Nelson, right? No Darius Leonard, right? But you still can win the game. I think that's very clear. Hopefully everyone is having a happy holidays and a Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad, Adventures with AG. What to do? Let's go. Marcos Pineda, my boy, appreciate you, dude. I need to probably do a little YouTube notification that I'm online just to let people know. I know people don't get my notifications at all. So, handoff. Chase Edmonds. It's going to be tough, Chase Edmonds or CEH. I can see both guys getting a lot of yards, a lot of points. That's tough. I mean, it could really go either way. So let me just do a quick post real quick, just on the YouTube page, just letting people know, hey, I am live. Okay. Kyler. And Chase Edmonds is definitely one of the more versatile backs in the NFL. When he's healthy, he might be one of the best RB2s that's in the league. I mean, I love Tony Pollard as well. There's a few of Madison, obviously, there, on Minnesota. A lot of them that got a lot of game, especially I like ones that can catch the ball out of the backfield as well. So on the community page, I say, hey, I'm live now. Merry Christmas. So at least I got it on there. I got it on Twitter. I got it on the Facebook, a little check down to so bad it hurt Zach Ertz. 2nd down and 6. Now it'll be 3rd and short. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Matt Payton in the building. What to do? Merry Christmas, man. Let's go. See, I got cash from my parents, card, candy, another present Tuesday. Let's go. Yeah, COVID has just ruined everything, not only for fantasy football, but for our favorite football teams as well. It's just kind of unfortunate, when you end up having injuries, health, COVID, especially when you're trying to win a championship, obviously for your favorite team, favorite player, as well as in fantasy football. I mean, we didn't go this hard, in fantasy football just to have guys get COVID and you lose in the championship or in the playoffs, but false start. But spread the word, and hopefully we get enough people in the room. I know, like I said, people are going to be busy. People got, things to do. But Merry Christmas to every single one of y'all. Marcos Pineda starting off the donation game on a right note. $10 holla for your boy. You can do it on the Cash App, or you can do it on the YouTube Super Chat as well. And I imagine as the game goes on, there'll be more and more people that'll hop in. They'll be, oh, shit, I didn't know oh boy was going to be streaming, and it was kind of last minute, but I want to show my grind and my hustle. Of course I could be, watching the game and looking at my presents and doing all that. Nice check down. 1st down, Cardinals. Zach Ertz, move the chains. But you gotta grind it out. You know what I mean? This is my passion. This is my love. And sometimes, you got to put in the effort and put in the grind. Sometimes, you're tired. Sometimes you've been driving a lot. Sometimes you've been bouncing around from family's house to family's house. But, Thanksgiving's one thing, Christmas is another, and it just depends on if you have the time and you get back in time to get everything set up and do it. So luckily I got home in time to get everything kind of situated, but I hope everyone's having a fantastic Christmas. Like I said, it's been a great year, besides the COVID and everything. I mean, I'm just blessed that, I'm alive, I'm grinding, trying to make my dreams come true. I got 2 jobs right now. Football's been great, very unexpected, college football as well as the NFL. Hey, what else can you ask for? Orion, Northwest Sports Fanatics, fucking NFL, Christmas fucking evening. What could be better than that? You know what I mean? Besides my boy Grossi Posse. Gang. Let's go. Elliot Evans says Saints got all the COVID, man. Everyone does. Matt Payton all the way from Hawaii. How do you like the new coach, Dan Lanning? I love it. Because the thing is, what we need to really focus on is defense, right? And we've never really been great at defense. We've had defensive guys, TJ Ward, Patrick Chung, Haloti Ngata, Eric Armstead, DeForest Buckner, obviously Kayvon Thibodeau. We got McKinley on the back end. We got a couple All-Americans, McKinley on safety, and then obviously, Thibodeau is going to be going into the draft. But having a defensive guy first is exciting. get rid of Anthony Brown. We got Bo Nix from Auburn, the transfer. Ty Thompson sitting in the wings. Nice catch. Zach Ertz. First down, Cardinals on 3rd and 3. Move the fucking chains. Boom. Okay? But I like it, and I think there's a lot of hope, a lot of promise. We got to be able to compete, obviously, with the new head coach at USC to see what we can end up doing there. But as long as we're competitive, try to go to a Rose Bowl and win a Pac-12 championship every year, and then ultimately a natty is something that Ducks fans, we want. We know it's kind of unrealistic. We're not crazy. We know that Ohio State and, the SEC teams are the cream of the crop. And then you had a team like from the ACC, with like Clemson, with Trevor Lawrence and, obviously with their coaching staff and everything that they got there, Dabo Sweeney. But that shit doesn't last forever, but it did last for quite some time, Clemson's reign. But hey, if we can find a way to get there, I mean, we got there a couple times, but we just fell a little short against Ohio State, obviously with Mariota, and then even farther back when we played Cam Newton. You remember those days, the good old days, the Chip Kelly days. Yeah, I was about to fall asleep. I won't lie. I was sitting in bed after, I got back from my dad's and I started to fall asleep, was snugging with Paisley and just, kind of getting into that mode and just had my eye kind of half open with the Packers game. And, I was like, you know what? I need to take a shower. I need to shave. All right. I need to get a Monster drink in me. I mean, this is a special time right now. I got time to do it. Let's grind it out. Let's hang out with each other. Let me know what you guys, did for Christmas, and let's enjoy the Fanatic fam. Kyler going long, going deep. Oh, what happened to my hands, Christian Kirk? He apparently left them somewhere else because they're not in Arizona. More with the coverage. Let's go. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Tell your friends. Share this bitch on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, whatever you got. Let everyone know that your boy is in the building. Hey, you can hop on your phone. You can watch your boy, hang out. We can talk football. We can talk gifts. We can talk the projection of the bowl games. And then the bowl games are coming up here pretty soon too. So I'll be doing Bama. All right, Cincinnati. I'll be doing Michigan and Georgia. Field goals up. No good. 51-yarder. No good, no good, no good. Christmas special. The Northwest Sports Fanatics in the building. 0-0. 9:40 left in the first quarter. Gang. I know I need to make a shirt that says, what happened to my hands? But of course, then someone else would steal it, right? Just like how EA Sports like to steal my sack lunch and everything else. I know that they watch people on YouTube and, they love to steal original content and original material. Oh, there we go. Sarah Small, another donation in the building. Bang! Merry Christmas to you. All love, everyone. Hopefully my team wins, but I'm not holding my breath. I think there's definitely a chance that you guys can win. I mean, no Darius Leonard, best player on the team. Quentin Nelson, probably the best player on the team on that side of the ball. And it's probably debatable. Who's better, Quentin Nelson or Darius Leonard? They're both all pros. They're both arguably the best at their position, right? Maybe Quentin Nelson's the best offensive lineman, period. Darius Leonard might not be the best defensive player overall. That usually goes to like Aaron Donald. But as far as like linebackers are concerned, it's him. And it's obviously who? Devin White. And then you got guys like Fred Warner, right? You got Micah Parsons, the newbie, Bobby Wagner. And I would put Darius right at the top, top two. So, I mean, you got a top two linebacker out, right? You got arguably the best offensive lineman out. I still think you can win. You got Jonathan Taylor. Obviously, he's built based off, the offensive line helping him. But it's not like Jonathan Taylor is such a shitty back that, like, I don't want to say Zeke is a shitty back, but, Zeke needed all of those pieces up front, like in his rookie year, to really show out. I don't think Jonathan Taylor needs all pros to show out. He's got a lot of natural talent, in his obviously in his bones. We've seen it, when he was at Wisconsin, and we'll see. I mean, if Jonathan Taylor has a good day, it's not like Carson Wentz needs to throw for 3 tutties for you guys to win. But having a leader on the O-line out and a leader on the defense out, we'll have to see on how that goes. Sarah Small and Marcos Pineda, $15 already in the donos. Appreciate y'all. Gang, Broly's in the building. He said Ray Finkel in the building. What to do? He said, how are you going to be in the NFL and still not know how to hold the ball? Yeah, I know. You guys are the best. I appreciate you guys. Jonathan Jansen, hey, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Appreciate you guys very much. Yeah, and like I said, Christmas was good. I got like $100 Brady bauble from my dad, and I don't have any Brady stuff. I mean, of course I appreciate him coming to the team with Gronk and AB. You know what I mean? But I'm a defensive guy. I'm an offensive line guy. But I'll be honest. When I got it, I was like, ooh, because I know these Foco bobbleheads. they're not cheap. They usually run 50 to like $100. So I don't know if I'll take it out of the package or not. And I got a cool little pennant as well, commemorating the Super Bowl win from last year with like Brady's face on it and Gronk and a few others, Leonard Fournette. It's a huge one. It's like one of the hugest pennants I've ever seen. Huge, extra large pennant and a few other things. Go, baby! Jonathan Taylor, the 40, the 30, the 20. Let's go. I told you, if you got a guy like this, the best running back in the NFL, woo! Move the chains. First down, Colts. You don't need to have a superstar at quarterback. You don't need Peyton Manning. You don't need Andrew Luck. You just need the best fucking running back. And look at that offensive line. Jesus Christ. It looked like there was 4 Quentin Nelsons up there blocking to the left. The Cardinals are like, damn, where are we going? Oh, shit. You see that? They pushed everybody. They're like, whoa. They said, everyone go left. Jonathan Taylor, you go right. Wow. What a big game. It's cool to see guys ball out, and it's cool to see guys make a name for themselves. Because I think Jonathan Taylor last year was considered top 10, but now we're like, no, he's top 5. No, he's the best this season. The best. Handoff, gain of a couple. And it's cool to see, a guy take that next step, that next level, to level up his game and get the recognition league-wide. Cooper Kupp, obviously at the wide receiver position there as well. It's awesome to see guys that are known as good players, maybe underrated, but to finally be able to look at that, 272 rushes, 1,564 yards, 17 tutties, but what the most impressive thing is, 5.8 average. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a great player. Man, I'm getting hypey over here. Wow-wee. Jonathan Taylor. Then I'm thinking to myself, damn, maybe I should have picked Jonathan Taylor in fantasy with the 5th pick. I mean, it really came down to him, Nick Chubb, or Davante Adams. But I knew if Davante Adams could stay healthy, I mean, he could put up 20 or 30 in almost every game for me. So I decided to go for, the wide receiver. Had Najee Harris. Worked out for me. I picked up, obviously, Cordarrelle Patterson, on the wire early, and that he might be the MVP of fantasy football. Cordarrelle Patterson, another snubbery in the Pro Bowl. Uh-oh. Oh, boy, O'Doyle. O'Doyle, oh, boy. Uh-oh. Hopefully he's okay. But the Colts, man, if you can't stop the run, Cardinals are in trouble. On paper, it says Cardinals are the better team, but you lose to the Detroit Lions, right? People are starting to question, no more DeAndre Hopkins. Jack Doyle going to the sideline. 2-time Pro Bowl selection, 6'6", 262 from Western Kentucky. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Jonathan Taylor, Carson Wentz. And I think Carson Wentz has really proved to people that he might not be great. He might not be the same quarterback from the Eagles' time. Oh, Pittman, go, baby. Yes. First down, Colts. But obviously, I'm going to be rooting for the Colts in the game. The underdog. They only got 8 wins. I'm trying to get them to the playoffs. Them and the Titans, maybe they can do some damage. It'd be great. Michael Pittman Jr., all right, from USC. But Carson has been better than advertised, I believe, this season. You know what I mean? He's not great. He's not a fucking Pro Bowler. He never will be, right? But this might be a guy that they could use in the future, kind of like Jameis Winston, where we were like, damn, okay, that's what we expected when you came in the fucking league, right? We expected greatness, and we saw some from Jameis this year on the Saints too. So maybe the Saints got their guy. Maybe the Colts got their guy. You know what I mean? I think that they could do better and get someone better, but how much better? I mean, if we're talking about like Baker or Carr or Tannehill or that, very similar guys on that next, tier 11 through 20, I don't know. You might as well stick with those guys that you have. I mean, they're starting to prove that maybe Jameis Winston, and maybe Carson Wentz, when healthy and with the right team and the right coaching, maybe they are a good fit where they are. I always know that they can do better. Like if Russell Wilson comes calling and he's like, hey, I'm going to go to the Colts or I'm going to go to the Saints. Of course, you're not going to turn that down. But hey, I mean, who knows if that opportunity is real or not? Carson, hands off. Oh, they can't stop him. They can't stop him. Wow. They're about to pound it in. Broly in the building. He said, I need Rojo to have a bad game. I'm playing against my uncle. I haven't decided if I'm going to put Rojo in the game or not in my fantasy because, like I said, it's best of 2 weeks. I'm down by 9 going into this second week, but then Davante Adams blew up for me. So now I'm ahead and I'm projected to win. But it's tough because I know he's going to get a lot of carries and a lot of looks, but Josh Jacobs has maybe been a little bit more consistent, at the flex. So it's like, do I go with the guy that I'm comfortable with or that other guy? Or maybe Jackson, putting him in for the Chargers against Houston because Eckler is out. So, I mean, I got options. I could even go Mahomes, but I think I feel more comfortable with Stafford because I just don't really know what I'm going to get from Mahomes in fantasy. Wentz, pump fake, right there. Touchdown, Colts. Bang, bang, bang. Woo! T-Y. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I saw it right there right away, too. Wide open. They're playing zone coverage right there in between the zone, in between the linebacker and the safety. Dude, you got to make that throw, Carson. I mean, I know you're not a bad quarterback, but those type of throws he would never be able to make in Philly last year or last couple years. You know, so it's cool to be able to see, like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, for as much as he got shit on, extra point is up. And it's good. As much as this motherfucker got shit on, all right, Carson Wentz, I'm impressed. You know what I mean? I like what he's been doing for the team this year. Carson Wentz, T.Y. Hilton, touchdown, Colts. Let's go. Hell yeah. Love it, baby. You know your boy's getting excited for it. Let me update the score. And I was contemplating on using, my OBS program or the StreamYard. But with this one, it's very streamlined and there's no buffering and there's no issues. With the other program that I was using, when I went back and I watched my last stream, it's just a little choppy. And I hate when the streams are choppy. You know, it's like I'm going to find a way to get a scoreboard implemented on StreamYard. I haven't been able to figure out one that works good enough for me yet. But that's the last thing that I need to do with this particular format in stream. Find a scoreboard that I like that will be functional when I do StreamYard. Because like I said, I love the ticker. You know, I love the ability to be able to invite people onto the stream. I like to be able to put the messages on the screen. So I'll find a way to be able to get that done at some point. But I want the stream to be smooth, and I don't want to have any issues. And it's a lot easier on my computer, obviously, than, that OBS program. The OBS program is tough. It really puts a lot of pressure on my computer. So one sec here. A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. The value of a Toyota just keeps getting better. You can get a great deal too at Toyota. All right, I'm editing on the fly like I always do. You know what I mean? I'm always trying to add things as we go. So give me a sec here. Having to do shit on the fly, baby. I got so many overlays. I need to delete some before I can even add some. They say, "Oh, Ryan, you got way too many fucking HD pictures saved on your shit, stuff that you've downloaded on here. You need to delete or move some of this other shit around." So that's what I'm doing. And then, oh yeah, my boy. Oh, who is that? Who is that? Okay, let's see if I can move it up properly. Oh, baby, T-Y, baby. All right. T.Y. Hilton, Carson Wentz, T.Y. Hilton with a little Jonathan Taylor sprinkled in. Go Colts. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Appreciate every single one of y'all hanging out with your boy. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. We're getting closer to the new year. It is 7-0 Colts. Carson Wentz, Jonathan Taylor was balling out with a lot of yards on that drive. Big yardage on that first run that he had. And then we had a nice touchdown from Wentz to T.Y. Hilton. 7-0 Colts. All right, let me go back through the comments here. Marcos Pineda in the building. Sarah in the building. Broly in the building. Jonathan Jansen says Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I need Rojo to have a bad game of playing against my uncle. Let's see here. Jameson Meza. Merry Christmas all. Merry Christmas. Let's go. You got your Jonathan Taylor jersey shirt. Hell yeah. Burak in the building. What it do? Hey, I thought that the Tom Brady was going to get injured within the first couple weeks of the season. What happened to that prediction? You were definitely wrong on that, Burak. But Merry Christmas to you. Broly says Cooper Kupp is a man. Yes, he is. Amber in the building. Hi, everyone. Merry Christmas. Hope your day is going absolutely amazing. Kyler, pass incomplete. Sick with COVID. This very ain't no joke, but I'm glad I can make it here. Awesome. I'm praying for your health. I hope you get better, Amber. Nyland Saints. N-O-L-A in the building. Nola. Nolans. Saints in the building. Who dat? You dat. Get better. And like I said, I hope things get better quick for you. COVID is not a fucking joke. That is big fact. Sarah Small, Deacon Baker in the building. Go Caps in the building. What to do? Merry Christmas. T.Y. Hilton is the guy who made me to play wide receiver. Hey, T.Y. Ooh, Reggie Wayne, T.Y. I mean, Marvin Harrison. They've had a lot of greats over the years. Troy Dudley, the best running back in the NFL, is the ones that don't miss games and can block in the passing game and run and stay healthy. Right, because you got Run CMC, Dalvin Cook. They never stay healthy, right? When they are healthy, they are fucking amazing. That's why they usually go 1 and 2. Then you got guys like Alvin Kamara and Derrick Henry that never get hurt. They got hurt this year, at least short term for AK-41, long term, obviously, for Derrick Henry. And then after that, you got guys like Nick Chubb and Jonathan Taylor. And, hey, it looks like those guys have been able to stay a little bit more healthy on the field because it all depends on health. Can you stay on the field? Can you help your team win? Nice run. And there's been a lot of COVID and a lot of injuries. And obviously, they got an amazing offensive line. They got an amazing offensive line with Quentin Nelson. And he's not playing tonight. Jonathan Taylor's like, fuck it. I don't even need him. I'm going to keep grinding it out. Let's go. Nathan Dotson, Suppo, Rizzo. Merry Christmas, Nizzle, my bizzle, for shizzle. Merry Christmasle, my nizzle, my boy. Kyler, dump down, 7-0 Colts. Go. They're really going with Edmonds a lot. They're going with Edmonds a lot today. In the hizzle, Merry Christmas, Nizzle, for shizzle, my bizzle. 7-0 Colts. 4:40 left in the first quarter. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Let's go. I'll have to be dipping into this beer here pretty soon. Hope everyone got everything that they wanted. Hope you ended up giving some gifts away that made people happy. Oh, little play action. No. Little keeper by Kyler. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Oh, okay. He said, let me do a little RPO. Hey, do I hand it off? Hey. He said, running down that sideline. Look at that. They thought, oh, hey, maybe it's going to go over here. Woo, skirt. Hit the brakes. Nice block right there by 29. Kyler going, and then tackled. Good effort by the Colts to not give up that touchdown. You don't want to be that guy, that gave up that long touchdown to Kyler. Okay. I don't know if I like that. I'm going against Kyler Murray right now in fantasy. Kyler, little pitch. Nice tackle. Gang tackle by the Colts. I got plenty of food. I got ham. I got mac and cheese. I got stuffing. I got all kinds of stuff that I'm going to be snacking on a little bit later. But for the time being, I appreciate every single person in the room, Fanatic family in the building. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Love you. Appreciate you. And thank you for spending your Christmas evening with your boy. Second down and goal. And we're having an exciting game already. It's not like this game is going to be like a 3-0 game or like a 9-0 Saints against the Bucks. We're going to get a lot of scoring in this game. Second and goal. Kyler, handoff. Touchdown, Cardinals. Chase Edmonds with the tutty. Man, oh man. All right, let's see if they end up making this extra point. Chase Edmonds, like I said, I had him at one point, but I didn't know if he was going to be able to stay healthy. If James Conner playing, is he not playing? But you can tell, he's one of those guys like Tony Pollard or Madison. There's certain guys that that are RB2s on a team that could be starting. Oh, it's blocked partially or just shanked left. Oh my. The kicking has been horrendous this year. 7-6 Colts. Hopefully the Cardinals don't lose the game based off that. Wow. Incredible. Let's go. You got prime rib for dinner? Wow. Matt Payton, you going big. You going Hollywood on me. Prime rib? Woo! I know. I just got just the regular meals and whatnot. Got the regular meals, from like normally like a Thanksgiving type of meal, a Thanksgiving meal type of deal here. Here, I'm going to make a quick phone call. Call my mom real quick.
So at AT&T, everyone gets our best deals. Aren't others saying that? Others say that, but not everyone gets the best deal. Like, what if I give you a lollipop? Then I give you our best lollipop. That's not fair. At AT&T, we think it's only fair that all customers get our best deals.
Hello.
She said everyone. It's not complicated. Only AT&T gives both new and existing customers our same best deals. Like up to
I think my mom got a new phone. I don't know if she knows. Hello. Merry Christmas. How are you? Yes. Did you figure out your new phone? Yeah. I'm on YouTube right now, so I'm gonna give you a call after the stream is over, so we can talk for a little bit. But I just wanted to call before it got too late. So Merry Christmas, I love you, and I'll call you. Yeah, love you too, and I'll call you back probably here in a couple hours after this football game is over. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Okay. All right. Talk to you later. Merry Christmas. Okay. Bye. All right, good. Got that. I was trying to get a hold of her earlier on, and I couldn't get a hold of her, so at least I got a hold of her there. I spent some time with my dad as well. Give her a call after. Things are good. So you're playing against Chase Edmonds. I know that at one point, like I said, I was thinking about picking him back up, but I just, sometimes with fantasy football, things get tough. You just don't know if the guys are going to ball out or not, especially this year. And he's still sitting there. No one grabbed him. He was projected for 14.9. I should have grabbed him. He's already got fucking 12. Jeff Wilson was projected for 13, and he got 14. But, it's like when you already have your roster pretty much set for the playoffs, it's hard to go outside your comfort factor and go for someone that's on the wire when you've been sticking with guys all year. Like, am I going to start him over Najee Harris or Josh Jacobs or Cordarrelle Patterson? I don't know if I feel comfortable. I mean, what happens if he duds? You know what I mean? And then Josh Jacobs gets like 20. Or Cordarrelle Patterson gets a 30, and then I put in Chase Edmonds and he gets me 5 and I lose. Like, I'll never forgive myself. So you know how it goes in fantasy football if you guys play. It definitely gets a little tough to predict sometimes, but hey, and then sometimes when you have an amazing roster, right, sometimes it's tough to decide who's the best one to go after. Like who's the guy that I really want to put in there? And, some people go for 2 running backs, a running back at flex. Sometimes you'll go for wide receiver depending on who you have. But a lot of my wide receivers have been getting, COVID or getting banged up. So I typically go with the 3 running backs, and it's been working out pretty good. Jamison Meza in the building, 7-6 Colts. The ticker will have the score updated, as well as some interesting notes. Play action fake. Carson Wentz. Pass incomplete. And like I said, Merry Christmas, man. I hope everyone is enjoying themselves. Like I said, if you could donate to your boy, you can do it on the Cash App, $ORIONNWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. Comment in the chat. Let me know that you are in the building. Smash the like button. Donate if you can. Let me know what you got for Christmas, or if you had a good one. Let me know how everything is going for you today. I think everyone in the room would love to hear it. And let's enjoy the game tonight, baby. Dean Kelsey and Tyreek. Tyreek is cleared, Nathan, but it sounds like Kelsey might be game time decision. So we'll see. And that's why I don't know if I feel comfortable playing Mahomes in fantasy when I have Matthew Stafford. So shotgun set. Wentz. Nice catch. 3rd down and short. Oh, baby. Look at that. 23 TDs, 6 picks. There's no one on fucking goddamn planet Earth that thought Carson was going to throw for 3,000 plus yards and have 23 tutties and 6 interceptions, period. That's like almost MVP worthy type stats. I mean, you got to get a little higher in the yards, like 4,000 to 5,000. But let's be honest, 23 and 6, that shows you the offensive line has been phenomenal. The running back has been the best in the league. Defense has been top 10, and the coaching has been top 10 this year as well as the play calling. Woo, Carson! Wow. And it's awesome to see, because I hate when people give up on people. There's been people that say they're my friend and they've given up on me, and then all of a sudden they see me at 20K and they're like, oh, I watch all your videos. Get the fuck out of here. You gave up on me a long time ago. You didn't watch the videos. Get out of here. People gave up on Carson. And for a while, even I did. I doubted it. I was like, okay, is he mentally broken? Because I'd rather have a guy that's mentally broken than physically. Because with mental, you can work on that. If you're physically broken with your body, there's a lot of things that you can't come back from. You know what I mean? With ACL tears, unless you're Derrick Rose, and you can just keep tearing your knee and then come back because you're so fucking resilient. But not everyone has the heart and the mind as a Derrick Rose, right? With all those injuries. But with Carson Wentz, you know what I mean? A new scenery, right? A coach that he felt comfortable with Frank Reich when he was calling the plays at the OC. This was the only spot that he could really go, and it's worked out for him. And I'm so happy for him and the Colts fan base because there was a lot of question marks. We didn't really know what was going to happen. And not only did Jonathan Taylor surprise everyone by being the best running back in the league this year, right? You got a big surprise in Carson Wentz where it's like he actually is playing good football, like great football. Like at this point in the season to have less than 10 picks and he's at 23 tutties. I mean, I don't think there's anyone, even himself, I don't even think even Carson probably thought that he'd be playing this good. You know what I mean? It's great to see. It's great to see. I always will root for the underdog. I will always root, for those lower teams like the Lions and the Jags. I just hate seeing teams struggle over and over. Lions, Jags, Jets. I mean, I root for those teams to get better every single year. But I love the story for Carson. And if they started the year a little bit better, they probably would have a better record than the Titans right now. No cap. But hopefully we get both of the teams in the playoffs, Colts and Titans. I'd love that. Damn, they're just going offsides left and right, aren't they? All kinds of false starts, all kinds of offsides. Carson Wentz got a good hard count right there. My God. 7-6, 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Colts are up. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Christmas. Now, the Super Bowl pennant that I got, man, it's incredible. The Brady Foco bobble. It's like $100 bobblehead. It's fucking fire. Got all kinds of hoodies, clothes, Oregon Duck socks, Oregon Duck gloves, Oregon everything. Got a chance to spend some time with my dad, my stepmom, my stepsister, her husband, their daughter Avery, my dog Paisley. Things are good. After the game, I'll be able to hang out with my girlfriend since she's been on the road back and forth, going through her mom's and her dad's. And but hey, your boy's grinding and hustling. Carson, hands off. Good collapsing defense by the Cardinals, and we don't even have J.J. Swat out there, but it feels like it. Good defense. Good defense. Aaron Whitey in the building. What to do? Merry Christmas, y'all. End of the first quarter, 7-6 Colts. Good first quarter, man. That's exactly what I wanted to see. It's like if I'm going to take the time, to do the game and whatnot, it's like you want to be able to see some excitement. And we had excitement all through that quarter. Merry Christmas. Grind to 25K subs. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Turn on all the notifications with the bell because YouTube ain't helping you, boy. Donate if you can. Cash App, $ORION, NWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch. Link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. Gang, I need to crack open a beer, but I'm just getting done with the Monster just to kind of wake up. Man, I got sleepy too. You didn't get anything for Christmas here, Whitey. Hey, but you did get the Packers and the Bucks win. Yeah, the Bucks this morning. The Packers, they probably made you. I mean, you knew you were in control pretty much that whole game, but when they end up making a little run there at the end, it definitely makes the heart stop a little bit, even though you're in control and you're gonna win. But just you got to wait till the whistle blows and then it's all over. But hey, Packers right now, we got to worry about, his toe, Aaron Rodgers, the special teams. It's not like they're really blowing teams out like the Packer fans want, but all in all, it's like my Bucks last year. You might not be blowing a lot of teams out, but a dub is a dub. And as long as you're winning, you're going to keep getting the respect. And like I said, it looks like it's going to be going through Lambeau, a tough place to play. I think there's only a couple teams that can go in there and win. Maybe the Cowboys, maybe the Bucks, maybe the Rams, maybe those three teams, and that's it. That could probably go into Lambeau and at least compete for a few quarters or get an upset and win, but you never know. Yeah, Rasul Douglas is the guy. I mean, he's been getting pick sixes, interceptions. Just a great pickup for you guys in the last few years. It is Super Bowl or bust for the Packers for sure, because, I mean, the only way you're going to keep Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams is you win, and even if you do win, maybe they still leave after that. But if you can go off on a good foot and a good note, that might be the only thing that maybe will convince Devontae to stay and re-sign, or maybe Aaron Rodgers to decide to maybe try to win another one there or stay. So you have a couple ways you can look at it. They can either go right off into the sunset and they can leave, right? Or they can try to get another one. But, I mean, the Packers have been a very good team. It's not like this is a surprise. I mean, this will be like, their third NFC championship game in a row. Name how many teams go to NFC championship games in a row. I mean, we've seen the Patriots do it a lot, the Chiefs as of late. But on the NFC side, it's so competitive. We are the better conference, all right? The NFC's got the better teams overall. It's tough to continuously get there. Even if you're not winning, you got there against the Niners, you got there against the Bucks, but you have been a Final Four, Final Two team, on that side of the ball for the NFC for quite some time. Maybe this is the year. Good tackle. Chiefs gone Chief. Merry Christmas, man. Happy holidays. Hope everyone is having a good day. 7-6 Colts. Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas. I love it that we have this game that's on right now, too. I know a lot of people are busy, but we are getting to that point where people are kind of settling in. They're eating dinner. You know what I mean? Presents have been opened. You already got back from your relative's house, for all that driving. Now you just want to watch like a Christmas Story. You want to watch some movies or Netflix or Hulu. But if you're a sport fan, hey, you're watching this. Colts, Cardinals. Oh, Carson got fucking obliterated. That's an incomplete pass, though. Happy New Year. 2056, Sam the Killer is returned. Chiefs gone Chief. Happy holidays in the building. What to do? All right, time for the first sip of the beer. Today's show is sponsored by Corona Extra. I need some gummies. I don't know if the dispensary is even open on Christmas here in Oregon, but maybe I can see if they're open after the game is over. Your boy needs some. Ooh, I need to go get a lime. I'm doing myself a disjustice, a disservice, drinking this Corona with no lime in it. How dare I do that? I need to go to the kitchen, grab another beer when they make this kick, and that way I can grab some limes, and then we're going to be good to go. And I will not feed my cable box any beer today. I learned my lesson. Cable box on the left, beer on the right. Cable box on the left, thirsty. Beer on the right, doesn't care. Okay? 4th down and 10, 53-yarder. Let's see if he can make it. Ooh, what a leg! Oh, baby! Oh, wow. No good. I thought he was going to have it. Oh, baby. Oh. That's a long one. Anyone that's kicking a 51 or a 52 or a 53, man. So get a little bit closer so that way they can make it. We can get a few more points. All right, I need to go get some limes. I'll be right back. Gang.
This is your living room / yoga shanty / regional office / and this is the basement / panic room. Maybe what your family needs is a vacation home / vacation home. Find yours on the Verbo app. Fuel your grind with Gatorade's proven formula and the right blend of electrolytes to help you on your journey to greatness.
Welcome to All State, where we have all new lower auto rates. And statements like that will make everyone feel like an MVP.
All right, lime inserted. I'm good now.
Now get new lower auto rates with All State.
Oh, that's good. Damn, it makes such a big difference when you got a lime and a Corona. Man. Hairball in the building. Merry Christmas, dude. Jameis Amazing in the building. What to do? 7-1, first 8 starts, last 3 starts, downhill. 1-2, 3 touchdowns, 3 picks, 62.9, 82.4, and you started off 17-7. No more DeAndre Hopkins. You lose to the Lions. You still got the ability, to do big things like we're seeing right now with this big long run. But for me, Kyler is one of those guys. He doesn't normally play his best football in November and December, and he needs to if he wants to be considered a top 5 quarterback. I think he's considered top 10, right? But until you end up being consistent in November and December, you're not going to be in that conversation as that number 5, that 5th best quarterback in the NFL. I mean, you got Dak, right? Who else is in that conversation? Justin Herbert, Josh Allen, all the guys that are sitting around 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, kind of all jumbled up in that mix. There's a lot of guys that are really fighting for that, top 5, kind of position. Maybe not it's known in every NFL circle, but as a fans, we know who the main ones typically are. Normally, it would be like Aaron Rodgers, Mahomes, Russell Wilson. Obviously, we know a few of the others, right? There's a guy in Houston that used to be pretty good named Watson, but hasn't played all year. Nice check down to Edmonds. Bida, bang, $10. Who dat? You dat. Merry Christmas. Ian Book first start Monday, possibly. I know. That's exciting. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you, my dude. Appreciate you. Got that. We got boom, Sarah Small with a $5. And then my boy Marcos Pineda, bang, $10. Appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. Best fans on planet Earth. The Fanatic family. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what he can do, man. It'll be interesting definitely to see what he can do in the offense, obviously with, Simeon as well as Taysom Hill with like a COVID protocol. Nice catch. First down, Cardinals. So bad it hurt Zach Ertz. What an addition for the Cardinals. He used to be a top 3 tight end. He used to be, Travis Kelce, George Kittle, and then Zach Ertz. He might not be top 3 anymore. He's still pretty good. He's still like a top 10 talent tight end, even though there's Darren Waller and Mark Andrews and, Kyle Pitts and some of these other guys that we like a lot more. It's kind of hard to sleep on Zach Ertz, especially in this type of offense. And DeAndre Hopkins is out now for the year, so that means more opportunities for so bad it hurt Zach Ertz, more opportunities for Christian Kirk, Rondale Moore, Chase Edmonds, James the Terminator Kana when he gets to play. So there's going to be a lot more opportunities for those guys out there. Cheers. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Marcos Pineda says, donate. Donate for your boy. Bang. $5. Support your boy. Everyone got Christmas money, right? You might got it in cash. Maybe you got it in the bank account. All right? But you can support your boy. Appreciate that, man. Marcos always doing a great job supporting your boy. And Marcos is one of those guys that actually did believe in me. We've been friends for a long time. I told him about, my kind of visions for the channel years before I even did it. And it feels good, with all the hard work and the effort and the energy, everything that I'm putting in to have people, not only that are my friends, but genuinely support me. And then once I get bigger, they know that I will help support them. And, we got something really special coming too. And obviously I talked with Grossi, last night. And, if the Packers and Bucks play, we are collabing. So that'll be a huge moment for me, the channel, and obviously the Fanatic fam and the Grossi posse, and having a lot of people that don't know who I am yet. If we call the game together, it might be the most electric fucking stream of all time, because I don't know who has more energy than me and Tom, period, on YouTube. I mean, it is going to be wild. It'll be crazy. I mean, I could probably gain, 1,000 subs overnight, since they actually would know who I am. Because Tom, he'll get 50 to 100,000 people, in the stream that watch it, maybe a couple thousand at one time. So it's just exciting to be able to be linked with one of the best YouTubers that's out there. And like I said, it could be just Packers, Bucks, but then maybe it'll lead to, other streams as well. And I know that we will have a great time calling the game. So even if I lose to the Packers, even if I lose, I wouldn't even care. You know what I mean? I've worked so hard, with the channel, putting in the time and the energy, just to be able to link up with the best guy out there, one of the hardest working guys out there that recognizes me, obviously. And a lot of times when you raid someone, you're not going to necessarily collab. He's already got his buddies, Urinating Tree and Perna, Scooter Magruder. He's got all these guys that are over 100K, you know what I mean, that he's friends with. He does the GPS show, they got obviously Clickbait Sports. So just to be able to do a collab with someone that's got over 200K subs that recognizes, the talent and who I am as a person is pretty awesome. So I can't wait for that opportunity, whether it happens this year or next year. But I'm hoping this year. Oh, what a catch. But it might have been out of bounds. Wow. Zach Ertz. Are you kidding me? Was he in bounds for that? Holy shit. One-handed. Oh, did he catch that? Wow. Review that. Give him the fucking catch. But it's just kind of cool, to have that raid happen and have all the positive feedback from everyone, in the Grossi posse. I got like 400 subs that night, made like 620 in donations in 45 minutes, which is incredible. And Grossi, I do believe that he will be true to his word. And like when the Bucks and the Packers play, we will collab. And it'll be probably one of the best streams that you're going to see, from me and with Tom. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. And then at that point, if that happens, then people on the Grossi posse side will see who I am. And then maybe we can end up getting, 30 in the room at all times, 40, 50, and it'll really help me grow because obviously with YouTube and the analytics and the metrics, they have their favorites. They used to push me really hard the first couple years, but in the last couple years, I've been not really getting a whole lot of support, through the YouTube side. The fans have been great, you know what I mean? But obviously when you're sitting over 20,000 subs, you expect a certain type of, sub count to grow, not to go backwards, to be able to keep growing, to be able to keep adding the fan base, to keep working hard, you know what I mean? And all I can say is you guys are the best fans on planet Earth. You guys are very loyal, but I'm looking for that hard work to pay off. So, like I said, that one single stream could really take me off, and being able to link with someone like that, it will be great because he's a good guy. He gives back to charities. You know what I mean? He's got the passion for the game. I feel like there is a lot of similarities between Tom and myself. So I'm excited for that opportunity. And if it's not in the NFC Championship game, if it's in the divisional, I'll take it, man. Whenever it happens, I'm ready. And I'm excited for that opportunity. And I know it won't be the last stream that we do together. That's facts. Oh, that beer is good. Mbita. He said, no catch. It was a hell of an effort, though. It was a hell of an effort. It's like almost just give him the catch for the effort, though, right? Christmas has been good. You know what I mean? I know that we've had, COVID. I know that, things have been kind of shitty, overall. You know what I mean? You got the Republicans, you got the Democrats, you got the race thing, with obviously with everything that's going on, they're trying to divide us all together. But the one thing that brings everyone together is sports. You know what I mean? And with this channel, I'll do the NFL, I'll do college football, I'll do the bowl games, I'll do AEW, I'll do some WWE, once in a while basketball and baseball, and we'll talk life, we'll talk COVID, we'll talk movies, we'll talk, depression, addiction, we'll talk a little bit of everything. But I can't state enough. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and I appreciate you guys so much. Why? He was a catch, but then he bobbled it out of bounds. So yeah, that has to be incomplete. He had it, and then once he hit the ground, and then bloop, like right there, bloop, bloop. I mean, technically it doesn't hit the ground, right? So I mean, if you're still rolling it against your body, it technically doesn't hit the ground, but you have to keep control all the way through. So that's not a catch. First down and 10. What an effort, though, right? What a fucking effort. 7-6 Colts. All right, Carson, hands off to the best running back in the game, Jonathan Taylor. We already seen him rip off some big runs. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to you. Man, I can't wait to drink this beer, baby. Devontae Griffin in the building. Packers should have lost. They got bailed out by the refs. There's going to be calls here and there, but I'm not biased. You know what I mean? I call it right down the middle. The Packers are the best team in football. The special teams has been shaky. Defense hasn't been maybe what they thought. Rodgers has been hurt with the toe, but a dub is a dub. You win, You win by 1, it's a win. You win by 30, it's a win. Of course, those blowout wins are better. I'm a Bucs fan, right? So obviously, I'm not going to be this guy that's like, oh, Tom Brady and the Bucs, we're going to win the Super Bowl. We're going to beat everybody by 30. I'm not that fucking idiot fan. You know what I mean? Like, I've been watching football since 85. I've gone through a lot of ups and a lot of downs. I went through the Jameis Winston era. I went through Chris Sims era. I went through a lot of like tough football years. There was from 2008 to 2019, no playoffs, season over in October. Fucking sucked. I'm just like looking towards the draft in October. Who the fuck does that? Only like Lions fans and Jets fans. Like I felt like I was just like them, and I was, right? Nice pass. Go, baby. Oh, get up. Oh, first down, Colts. He tripped over himself. Michael Pittman Jr. God, that could have been a really long game if he would have not misplaced his footing. Nice play action fake. Nice blocking up front. No Quentin Nelson tonight and no Darius Leonard, okay? Those guys aren't playing today. No Quentin Nelson, no Darius Leonard, all right? And they're still finding a way to compete and play good football. It shows you how well coached that the Colts really are, all right? The Colts are really well coached. They got a really good offensive line, and even with their best player not playing today, they're still doing a great job. 8:15 left in the second quarter. Play action fake. Carson Wentz. Oh, hit from behind. Fumble. He coughed it up. Robitussin, Dayquil, NyQuil, all the quills. Turnover. Cardinals. Wow. Uh-oh. My God. Wow. Oh, it's the penalty. There's a flag on the play. Laundry on the field. What is it? Oh, illegal contact on the defense. Oh, the Cardinals fans are like, hell no. Oh, buddy. Let's see. Is this legit or is this some bullshit? Let's see. I mean, he's holding them. What are you doing, Murphy? What are you doing? God. Talk about getting bailed out. What a play. Chandler Jones. Who? Chandler Jones. Some of y'all will get that Mike Jones reference, but look at the effort. Even he's being held. Pow! He's like, give me that football, motherfucker. Oh, my. Wow. Man. Cattle Cuber in the building. What to do? Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Appreciate you guys. First down and 10. 7-6. Colts are up. Ooh, nice tackle. These teams are hyphy right now. These teams are lit. They're hyphy. They're excited. You can tell this game means something. All right? This game means something to both. It has playoff implications on both sides. All right? We know that the Cardinals lost to the Lions, and they've had some questionable losses. We were like, oh, they're the best team in the NFC. And all of a sudden, the Packers and the Bucks and Cowboys, the Rams, all kind of maybe like surpassed them. We know they're 10-4, but when you lose to the Lions and you lose a few other games, like the way that you lost, people are definitely going to question you. My thing is Kyler doesn't play his greatest football in November and December, but maybe he can finish strong today. But we're going to have to find out. No false start on the offense there. But I hope everyone's having a fantastic Merry Christmas. False start on the Colts O-line. If Quentin Nelson was there, he would not put up with that. Red Sea, I hear you. Let's go. Let's go, baby. The Bucs hard hat is on. There's no guarantee I make the NFC Championship game this year. There's no guarantee we go to the Super Bowl. But, hey, I just got to still grind it out. And hopefully, we can get some good production out of AB instead of Godwin since Godwin's out for the year. That fucking sucked. I had him on fantasy, too, so. Ooh, what a throw. What a catch. Nyheim Hines. He's another great kind of like RB2, RB3. A guy that can run through the tackles. A guy that can catch, passes outside. And every once in a while, he'll throw up a 2 or 3 touchdown game where you're kind of like, wow. But you can't really start him in fantasy or even play him at fantasy because you don't really know how many touches he's going to get. And they got Jonathan Taylor, so it doesn't really make any sense to throw a guy like that. Or when they had like Marlon Mack, it's like, okay, like where do I go here? But you're not going to play a guy like that in fantasy. The only guy that you're going to play in fantasy that's kind of like that might be Tony Pollard. Because Tony Pollard might not start, but he'll still get you 50 to 70 yards as a backup and sometimes score once or twice. And that's why I think he's the more valuable RB2 in the league. I think Tony Pollard, personally, for the Cowboys should start. He's better than Zeke. You know what I mean? It seems like Zeke had his chance. And I know they're paying him the money and he's a name, but Tony Pollard to me is the better running back. Every time I see Tony running, he puts his foot down, no drama. You know what I mean? He gets more yards. Yak yards seem like they're better. It just seems like the team kind of plays harder for him too, but that's not my decision. You know, I'm not on the Dallas Cowboys. I'm not Jerry Jones. You know what I mean? I'm not Mike McCarthy. But it's clear if they would have, you know, given the opportunity to bench or, you know, put maybe Zeke at the RB2 and let Tony Pollard get, you know, 20 carries, I know he'll get over 100 yards. I mean, this guy can get 70 or 80 yards with maybe like 10 carries. So you give the guy 20, I mean, what's he going to get? 110, 115, 120? You know, something to think about. Something to think about. So Merry Christmas. Hey, did you hear that the Saints asked Drew Brees to come out of retirement because they saw he went to Hawaii and they wanted because, he ain't coming back, man. He's getting paid all kinds of money to be on TV. He's getting plenty of money to come back on TV. Come on, man. But Jameis, you know what I mean? Like I said, if he didn't get hurt, I think that you guys, you know, would have made the playoffs as a 6. But even that being said, out of all the teams that are like on the borderline, obviously we know the Niners have a shot to get in there, but Niners, Saints, Eagles, those are probably my favorite 3 out of the teams that are on the bubble. But you're probably only going to get 2 of those teams that are going to get that 6 and that 7 seed. So we'll have to see on how it goes. Legend Killer 05. You got to think too, the Colts have been winning without showing much passing the ball. So you got to think that they're going to prepare if they get the dance for forcing them to pass. Frank, yeah, Frank is great there. But like 23 tutties, and now it's what, 24? So he's got 24 tutties because he had one with TY, 24 tutties and 6 picks. You tell me, Legend Killer, if you would have thought, even though you're handing the ball off a lot, still that stat line is amazing. You would think Carson Wentz would have 15 picks, 18 picks, right? You would at least think that, you know, there's going to be mistakes that he would make if he's mentally broken and he's the same kind of QB in Philly. But to have under 10 picks for a guy that was just a turnover fucking machine like Jameis Winston, that's what's impressive to me, that he really took the initiative. The O-line has been great. The running back has been the best in the NFL. Defense has been top 10 with Darius Leonard. The coaching and the play calling has been great. But bottom line, in the red zone on 3rd down, Carson still has the pressure to make plays and move the chains. And to have, you know, 24 tutties and 6 picks, I don't think anyone predicted that fucking stat line. So salute to him. You know, salute to him on really being able to, you know, go after it. And it's nice to see guys that get shit on, guys that get, you know, slept on, guys that, you know, people are telling him he's done. He ain't done. And it's great, man. It's great to see. Message from a Golden Eagle. What to do, man? What up, Orion? And the NWSF chain gang in the building. The chain is in the other room. Maybe I'll grab it at halftime. But I'm just enjoying the game and I'm enjoying the holiday. I hope you guys are having a great Christmas as well. Zach Ertz is playing good. I used to watch film on him of all the tight ends. He's got good hands, good route runner. You know, his wife obviously is a professional soccer player as well. So, you know, he's got all the things going, man. You know what I mean? Puts in a lot of time and effort. And he needed, you know, a place to be able to show out. And what a perfect place to go to than Arizona, because obviously Dallas Goedert is doing his thing in Philly. Yeah. I mean, 2 tight end sets, you know, are amazing. You know what I mean? Because obviously we've seen like Aaron Hernandez and Gronk back in the day. They executed it very well. And then you had Ertz and Goddard, but just the way that offense was flowing, I think Ertz just, you know, he needed to go. It was time. You know what I mean? You don't want to have a disgruntled guy like, you know, the vet that used to be a top 3 tight end. And then all of a sudden now Dallas Goedert's getting all the looks. And you get like, what? You get like 3 targets and maybe a catch. I mean, that's got to be a little low blow for you when you were a top 3 tight end for all those years. You know what I mean? Now we can go to a team like the Cardinals who need a tight end, right? After their tight end got injured, and a guy that can get 10 targets a game and maybe put up a tutty or 2. 3rd down and 15. Entertaining game so far on Christmas. We saw the Packers beat the Browns by 2 earlier. T.Y. slipping. A lot of the Colts wide receivers are slipping today. Michael Pittman Jr. as well as T.Y. But we have an entertaining 7-6 game. Marcos Pineda, doting left, donating right. He said, match me someone, NWSF. Hey, I appreciate it, man. He said donate. Marcos was the last one to donate. And Marcos is like, I'm going to donate again, $5. Guess what? It's Christmas, right? He said, bang, another $5. M-bita, $10. Let's go, baby. I appreciate you guys. And then Sarah Small, bang, another $5. All right. And then Marcos Pineda, another donation. Bang, $10. Let's go. Appreciate you, Marcos. Very, very much, man. You know, your boy's always hustling. I'm always grinding. Oh, and we got the bot. We got the porn bot in the building. You know, you're doing big things when the porn bot gets in the building. My boy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, porn bot. Oh, baby. Merry Christmas, man. Yeah, but I got some really cool things. I got some Oregon Duck gloves. I got some socks, some nice ones, like those like $20 socks, like really, really nice, thick ones. Got a nice, Super Bowl pennant, like an extra large. I can't even tell you how big this pennant is, and maybe I'll bring it in at halftime so you can take a look at it. It's amazing. I got that. Got a $100 Tom Brady bobblehead from Foco. I didn't think my dad was, going to spend 50 or 100, because usually when we buy collectibles, we'll go on eBay and we try to find deals. But those Foco bobbleheads are usually some of the best, and they usually run about 50 to $100 depending on who it is, because they're like, some of them are limited edition and they're really detailed and nice. And yeah, I don't have any Tom Brady stuff. I mean, I'm a Buck fan, but I'm not like, oh, I'm in love with Tom Brady, I got to buy everything. I don't even have a Tom Brady jersey. So it's not like I'm one of these like Tom Brady stands, that are like, oh, I love everything Tom Brady. I mean, of course I love that he came to Tampa, with Gronk and AB, and I got a Super Bowl. Oh, the ball comes out. Touchdown Colts, but I don't think it's going to count. But it was cool to have, you know what I mean? I got a Tom Brady t-shirt from a buddy that, how we had the pirate with a knife in his mouth, that old look, for that old logo that I had before we went to the flag, right? Bucko, right? Had the little pirate with the knife in his mouth, and I got a t-shirt instead of the standard pirate mascot. It's Tom's face with the knife in his mouth, obviously with the old logo, but I haven't wore it because it's just kind of one of those collectible shirts and whatnot. But it was cool. I didn't think my dad would get that. I mean, I would have been happy with a Devin White or or a Levante David or a defensive player or offensive player. But it's cool, man. Something to add to the collection. And a memory for me, too, because I know Tom's not going to be here forever. He's only going to be here for, we think only a couple more years, but who knows? Maybe he'll play till he's 50. But it's just cool to be able to be recognized as a pretty good team, instead of just being like a shit stain of the NFL, like the Lions or the Jags or, one of the bottom feeder teams, because I felt like, that was pretty much us for the longest time. The Lions, the Jags, the Jets, the Buccaneers. We were just kind of like the dumpster fire, the shit stain of the league. And then finally, we ended up getting some players and had the proper coaching, got Tristan Wirfs, Antoine Winfield Jr., and everything fell into place. Oh, fumble, get him. Oh, he flicked it. That could have been a pick. Pass incomplete. Wow. Said safety. Intentional grounding. Safety. Okay, baby. Come on, Kyler. What kind of snap is that? Obviously, the score will be updated down below in the ticker. 9-6 Colts. Again, another bugaboo, another mistake for Kyler and the offense. What's new? For a team that's, has like Super Bowl aspirations or to win the NFC West, you got to be better. It was Seattle for the longest time, right? 12th man, my boy Marcos Pineda's team. But obviously, they had injuries with Russ. You knew the Niners had a last place schedule, so you thought, okay, they're going to get in. All right, the Cardinals will get in because they'll take that next step with J.J. Watt and Kyler. You thought James Conner, the Terminator, right? Get through the chopper, right? They're going to do it. And then the Rams, you knew the Rams were going to be one of the best teams with the Packers and Bucks because they added Stafford. But we didn't know that they would be this good, right, with Cooper Kupp. But they lost Robert Woods. They lost Cam Akers, even though he might be coming back shortly. All right, they got Aaron Donald. All right, they had Jalen Ramsey. You got Von Miller. You got OBJ. Like, obviously, the Rams are all in. They're trying to do what the Bucs did last year, trying to get to the Super Bowl, play at home, and win like we did. And it might happen, but the Cardinals, man, I mean, they might be a year early. You know what I mean? They have the talent to be able to go to the playoffs and make the NFC Championship game, but I'm just not sold on Kyler to be able to step up and make the big plays when it counts. Just not yet. Maybe he'll get better as the years go along. You know what I mean? But it's just like, I can't trust Kyler. I had him in fantasy football last year, and he kind of fucked me over at the end of the year. During the regular season, he was great. All right. But then he kind of fucked me over, and I'm like, I can't really pick Kyler Murray. I can't really pick the guy, but I had Stafford and Mahomes this year. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. But with Mahomes, being kind of inconsistent, it's like, God, I'm just trying to win the fantasy football championship. You know what I mean? I'm in the the Final Four in the Northwest Sports Fanatics Fantasy Football League. I scored the most points in the league. I've been projected for like 140 every week, but last week we shit the bed and got like 80. It was like 81, and then the person I went against got like 89, and they shit the bed too. So thank God I was able to kind of recover, and then I have Devontae Adams, so he got me 33.4, so I'm sitting pretty good right now, but that doesn't mean anything. In fantasy football, I mean, sometimes you have one or two, guys that blow up, and then you're just fucked. You're just like, oh, well, what can I do? And it's usually guys like Travis Kelce, Tyreek, Devontae Adams, Jonathan Taylor. They have that big game. And if you have a couple of those guys on the roster, good night. I mean, you're not going to probably be able to keep up. So Doug even admitted at the end of both last week, he should have been better with play calling, had him on the move and run. Yep. Legend Killer, I agree. You just lost your six-pack. What did you do? You dropped it? You got to drink it, my boy. You got to drink it. Got to drink it, baby. Beers for Christmas, dude. 9-6, 420 left. Great number. Woo! Big hit. And I imagine we'll get a little bit more scoring in the second half. But just some of the mistakes, the mental mistakes by Kyler. I mean, if you want to be a top 5 quarterback, right? You got Aaron Rodgers normally, Patrick Mahomes normally, but he's had kind of an off season, right? But he's still one of the best. Russell Wilson's been hurt, but he's usually there. Watson is usually number 4. He's not playing with the sexual allegations, right? But then number 5 is what? Like a Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Kyler, Dak. There's a lot of guys that are sitting there that are, 5 through 9 that are fighting for that spot. And it's all about consistency. We got to be able to see it on a consistent level. Not what you did last year, not what you did the year before. You know what I mean? You got to keep it moving every single game. And you're going to have bad games by great players. But how many great games are you going to have? How many games are you going to be able to convert on third down? Have a great completion percentage. Make your other teammates better. You know what I mean? Not fumble the football. Not throw bad picks. Don't throw pick sixes. Things like that matter. That's facts. 2nd down and 3. Yeah, and a lot of times people forget, with Wentz, he was going to win the MVP. Same thing with Carr a couple years ago before he got hurt. I mean, Carr was on pace to win the MVP. Same thing with Wentz. You know what I mean? It's facts. I think a lot of people sleep on Carr, too. I hear people saying, oh, Mariota should start. The guy gets hurt all the time. You know what I mean? He can't stay healthy. I mean, I'm an Oregon Duck through and through. I've been watching NFL and college football since 1985. And just because you went to the Oregon Ducks and I go to the games and I sit front row behind the Duck bench, and I'm not going to hype up a guy just because he went to Oregon. Now, if he's worthy of a hype, like a Kayvon Thibodeau, of course, you're going to know it, and I'm going to talk about it. But with like Mariota, he might have capped out in college. Like you won the Heisman and you're great, but the NFL is a man's game. It's different. Mariota's not good enough to be able to start on every single team. He gets hurt a lot too, right? But he's good with his arm and he's good with his legs when he's out there, right? But for him, it's like he's going to need a guy like Belichick or McDaniels to kind of revitalize his career. Like if you go to that type of system, you might be able to revitalize your career, or maybe like the Niners with Kyle Shanahan. But he can't just go anywhere and dominate. And even if he went to those two teams, who's to say that he doesn't get benched or replaced by the other guy that's there? I mean, do I wish Mariota was great? Absolutely. But we got a guy that's better and named Justin Herbert. I mean, Justin Herbert is a guy that is already a top 10 quarterback in my eyes. I think he's top 5. And like I said, he's really proving year in and year out how great he is. I mean, he's the only quarterback as a rookie and a second-year player to throw 30 touchdown passes in his first 2 years. 30 plus year 1, 30 plus year 2. No other quarterback has done that. And like I said, he's got a lot of great things about him. He's not even close to hitting the ceiling. And I don't know if he'll make a Super Bowl with the Chargers, but he's the type of guy that I feel that could lead a team, to a Super Bowl before his career is over, possibly win one. I like him even more than Josh Allen, and I think Josh Allen's great as well. You got Kyler, you got Dak, and these other guys that are good, but I like Justin Herbert a little bit more as far as those other guys that are all battling for like 4, 5, and 6. But it's exciting. We're in a good place right now. And then you got guys like Joe Burrow. People are kind of sleeping on him. I think that he's getting onto that point now with Jamar Chase where you're like, okay, Joe Burrow and Herbert, are much better than the 5 rookies this year. Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, Mac Jones, and Trey Lance hasn't even played yet. But I think it's very clear Burrow and Herbert are much better than the 5 rookies this year. And the closest one out of those 5 might be Justin Fields, but you got to fucking fire Nagy. Nagy is goddamn horrible. If that guy had a good OC, a good coach, better weapons, than Mooney or Allen Robinson and Cole Kmet, and a better defense, I think Fields would have been able to be more in the running, maybe for like offensive rookie of the year, but he ain't going to get it. That's facts. 9-6, second down and 3. Colts up. 8-6 record versus 10-4. 3:30 left in the second quarter. Shotgun set. Wentz. Toss. Good defense by the Cards. Let's go. Marcos Pineda, my boy. That's why Wentz did what he did in 17. 3 seasons of only 7 picks. Right. I get it. But let's just be honest, though, with all the criticism and all the people that gave up on him, I mean, to be sitting at 24 tutties and 6 picks with this team, you know what I mean? I think that's the thing. Like, yeah, you're handing the ball off a lot to Jonathan Taylor. He's the number 1 running back. Defense is led by Darius Leonard, who's not playing today. Offensive line is led by Quentin Nelson, who's not playing today, right? But you still got to make throws. You still got to throw tutties. You still got to move the chains. You still got to be effective on third down. And those numbers are by far better than anyone ever dreamed of, even Colts fans. Ooh, big hit. And I love it, man. I love it. When guys get shit on, slept on, people that give up on you. But like I said, a guy that's mentally broken is a lot easier to fix than physically broken. That's facts. Merry Christmas, y'all. Appreciate every single one of you. The grind to 25K subs is real. Subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Turn on all notifications with the bell. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ ORIONNWSF on the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. I got NWSF hoodies, only $35. All right. They're black, white lettering. They look like NWO. New World Order. For life, brother. Oh, yeah. Support your boy during the holidays. Cop yourself a hoodie and support the NWSF from the West Coast to the East Coast. Gang. 9-6. That looks short of the first down, but when they did the measurement, they said, first down, Colts. I'm not sure if he got it, but that might be debatable. All right, Carson, I see you. I had to get a nice little pic of you. Full in motion. I still, whenever I think of Carson, I still think of him as a Eagles fly, and Eagles, member, right? But it's just nice to see that he's finally been able to mentally recover. 2-minute warning, 9-6. Colts are up. A lot of Carson Wentz, a lot of Jonathan Taylor, a little T.Y. Colts, I see you. All right. Now we need to see a little bit more of this. A little Kyler. Where are you? I saw that big run earlier. All right. But then the fumble, you made a couple mistakes. All right. You and Zach Ertz have been balling. All right. But the Cardinals fan base is like, come on, man. Come on. We can't be losing to the Colts. That's what you're saying. But after you lose to the Lions, I mean, what do we really believe? Are you a contender or are you a pretender? I think more people think that the Cardinals are pretenders. I mean, if they go to the playoffs, and I'm not trying to be like negative with the Cardinal fan base, but let's just be honest. If the Cardinals go to the playoffs and the Rams are there, the Bucks are there, right? The Packers are there, or even the Cowboys, I think I would take every one of those teams over the Cardinals. Even my Bucks, even the Cowboys, Rams, and Packers, that's almost maybe a given. But, it's not like you're a bad team, but you're not doing your best football at the crucial time in December. Manny the Dawn, what to do? Broncos in the building. What's up, man? Merry Christmas, my dude. Alan Counts in the building. Merry Christmas. You needed my Bucks to win against the Saints to get in the playoffs, but then you just had to wait a couple more games after that, and then you ended up getting in with the Eagles beating Washington. Then you got in. But I told you you'd get in. And I'm excited to see what the Cowboys do this year. Cowboys could overachieve, and they might make the NFC Championship game. I wouldn't really be that surprised. Cowboys, Rams, Bucks, Packers, I wouldn't be surprised if any of those 4 teams. Now, if it ended up being the Cardinals, the Niners, the Saints, the Eagles, one of those teams, I would be shocked there if those teams make it. But anything is possible. And then the AFC side, you got the Colts, you got the Titans, you got the Chargers, all right, you got the Chiefs, you got the Patriots. It's tough, man. It's tough to say. I still like the Chiefs the best. Chiefs the best in the AFC. Packers, obviously, you got to put them at the top in the NFC. Rams, my Buccaneers are there, Cowboys. And I guess you can put the Cardinals because, obviously based off their record. But we'll see if they win tonight. Merry Christmas, my dude. Merry Christmas. I am having a good one. You will beat Washington. Come on, man. We damn boys in the building. Let's go. Merry Christmas, y'all. Wasn't able to do the Packers and Browns, but I did hop in Grossi's stream, gave him a little donation, hollered at him, said, one of the hardest working motherfuckers on planet Earth, Grossi Posse, Tom. We talked yesterday, and we are going to collab for Packers Bucks. So I'm hoping that matchup happens in the playoffs. It might not be in the NFC Championship game, but maybe in the divisional. But that'll be a big, big moment for me and the fan base. Flag on the play, laundry on the play, offsides on the defense. That's the one thing that I want. You know what I mean? I want to be able to just get my name out there, collab with someone, that is great, that really puts in the hard work and the effort like your boy does. You know what I mean? And just being able to be recognized, because I seem like there's a lot of people that'll do the live play-by-play and reactions. There's a lot of people out there that do it, but there's not a lot of people that do it the same way that I do, or Tom, the few of us that really are great at it, making up the custom nicknames, obviously making up the catchphrases, having the energy, having great fan bases. Woo! Fanatic family and the Grossi Posse, shout out. Michael Pittman Jr. with the grab. First down, Colts. He tried to leapfrog his ass like in Mario here, or you're like playing Madden. Triangle button. Whoop. He said, sit down. Merry Christmas. 9-6 Colts. Come on, baby. We've had missed field goals by the Colts and the Cardinals and a missed extra point. That's not what championship caliber teams do, Cardinals. You're 10-4. Shotgun set. Wentz. Here we go. Wentz has got a nice form and nice football. He really reminds me of like back in the 2017 Carson Wentz. And as horrible as he was, the last couple years, it's just amazing to see the transformation. Because obviously he probably got like a counselor, someone for his mental health, you know what I mean? And just, having someone like Frank Reich and the teammates say, hey, I believe in you. Except that was a horrible throw that should have been picked. Flag on the play. Oh, bang! Manny the Don, my boy. Not going to lie. You and a few other content creators have really made me really want to pursue my dreams as a content creator myself. You one of the good ones, and I know I haven't been around in a while, but I've been watching from afar. I appreciate that, man. $20 for my boy Manny the Don. Broncos in the building, and I always remember the fans, the ones that donate, what fan base you root for, and that means a lot, man. Because I think when you do live play-by-play, obviously there's some big ones. There's me, right? There's Grossi Posse. There's a Sports Fury. And everyone has, their favorites. But a lot of YouTubers don't collab with each other unless you're like friends with those guys already. So, Grossi's got Scooter Magruder, who does like cowboy videos. He's amazing. Super funny, right? He's got Perna, another Bronco fan, right? He's got Urinating Tree. He's got all the big boys that are all over 100K. You know what I mean? And even Fury is over 100K. Like, your boy is literally the most underrated sports YouTuber on planet Earth. Like, I'm only at 20. Like, I should be well over that. And I haven't been getting any help from YouTube the last 2 years. If I was getting the proper help of them recommending my videos and getting me out there more, I would be sitting at least at 40 or 50K by now, maybe closer to 100. But it's okay. I'm willing to put my head down and work hard. And I'm already linked with Grossi now. And once we do the collab together, it'll even get better. But I'm really excited for that day to be able to watch the game, collab with him. And I imagine, I've seen Grossi make 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 in a game. With me and him doing a game together, we might hit $4 or $5 grand just in donations with us together. Because you'll get my fan base, you'll get his fan base. It'll be an amazing, amazing stream. So let's cross our fingers that we get Packers Bucks in the divisional or in the NFC Championship game. It'll be fucking electric. Shotgun set, first down and 10, 9-6 Colts. Carson Wentz steps up in the pocket, scrambling, gambling, pump faking. Go, baby! Woo! Almost a tutty. Manny the Dawn. Let me put that back up there. Appreciate you, man. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. And like I said, when I get recognized, for the hard work and the effort and the energy, and people will donate, 5, 10, 15, 20. I don't got 2,000 people in the room like Grossi does. You know what I mean? I'm not over 200,000 subs. Not there yet. But I'm going to keep working hard, to hit my goals. 25K, 50K, 100K, whatever it takes. You know what I mean? But obviously, you got to be a good person. You got to be good on the mic. You got to have skills. You have to have the knowledge. You got to put in the time, the effort, and the fan base. I mean, you guys are some of the best friends and family that I got, on the obviously YouTube side. You guys are fucking amazing. I appreciate you guys very, very much. Manny the Don, appreciate you so much, my dude. Gang. My boy, Manny. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. Nice catch. Mo Alley Cox with the reception. Colts are moving. They're going to get at least 3 on this drive, but I would love to see them get a tutty here. Skinner in the building. What do you do? Syed in the building. What do you do? Calm down, my dude. I see you. Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, I won't lie. I mean, it does get frustrating sometimes, you know what I mean, with all the hard work and the energy. And a lot of times, like if you're a professional athlete or like you're a YouTuber, people don't see all the hard work that's done behind the scenes. All the hours of film that I'm watching, all the team websites, all 32, all the college football, all the wrestling, all the shit that I'm doing behind the scenes. You know what I mean? To be able to know, the pronunciation of every NFL player, backup, referee, coaching staff, O-line, that takes time and effort. You have to have a passion and energy for it. You know what I mean? But like I said, I was blessed, obviously, with the work ethic. You know what I mean? I've been blessed with the Grossi raid and being linked to Holly Hundo, one of the best mods on YouTube, who mods for Grossi and mods for me as well. Shout out to Holly Hundo. Shout out to Tom Grossi. And like I said, it's only going to go up from here. And that's facts. 2nd down and 15. Carson Wentz going to his check down. Mo Alley Cox. Big hit. Buda Baker with the hit. What is that? Holding on the offensive line? It was a little bit later than a hold. Pass interference on the offense. Yeah, but the thing is, everyone hates on the Cowboys, Legend Killer. Everyone hates on them, just like the Patriots. You know what I mean? And Dan Quinn coming in, right, has made a huge difference. Whether you are an Eagle fan and you hate them, or a Washington football team fan, or, it doesn't really matter. Or if you're a Giant fan or you just don't like the Cowboys. I mean, the Cowboys and Patriots are the 2 most hated teams in football, right? Unless you're a fan of that particular fan base, right? Their offense, you know what I mean, could be better. The offense could be better. And obviously a lot of them are living in the Troy Aikman, living in the past. Aikman, Irvin, Emmitt Smith, Leon Lett, Dion. I get it, right? But for them, you know what I mean? It's like a matter of time. They just need to stay healthy. They got a good offense. They got a good defense. But I'll tell you what, yeah, I know they act like maybe they're number 1 on both sides of the ball and they're always the greatest show on turf, but that's just the Cowboy fans. You know what I mean? They've been hungry, to be able to have some success. They're hungry, man. They haven't got a Super Bowl, in quite a while. They had it, 92, 93, and 95. It's been a while. And they got a very passionate fan base, just like Philly fans are, very passionate for their team. You know what I mean? But we can't discredit what Dan Quinn did, all right? You had the worst defense last year, not only in the league, but statistically all time. The Cowboys' defense was bootios, as the New Day would say, and he turned it around. So, they can talk all they want, but you got to be able to get it done in the playoffs. But I'll tell you what, I don't think anyone's going to want to play Dallas in the playoffs. I know I don't want to play them. Shotgun set. Wentz tipped. And week 1, when the Cowboys played the Bucs, they should have beat my Buccaneers. I'm not one of those just fans that's just oh, Bucs everything, all day, every day. Yeah, we should have won that game by 20. You know what I mean? We did not deserve to win week 1 against Dallas. That's facts. So, and you're going to get, fan bases that, you have some douchebag fans of fan bases in every fan base. I mean, you're going to get that everywhere. You know what I mean? Yeah, they've lost some games, but they're still the best team in the NFC East. You can't discredit that. Field goal up. And it's good. All right, baby. Make that field goal. 12-6 Colts. Carson Wentz doing big things. We're seeing Jonathan Taylor, the best running back in the league. Your boy T.Y. Hilton's trying to get involved. Colts with the lead. Okay, baby. Should be at probably 20-something at this point, but it's okay. It's okay. All right, 1 second left before halftime. Carson Wentz, I see you. I see you, baby. All right, let me update the scoreboard in the ticker. Let's go. Appreciate every single one of y'all in the building. Mbida. Adam Baum in the building. What to do? Do you think Oregon will beat Oklahoma? Are you fucking kidding me? Hell no. I'm a huge Oregon Duck fan since the 80s, a Buccaneer fan since 95. You know, I root for the Mariners since I met Ken Griffey Jr. when I was a kid. You know, I'm a Dodger fan because of my dad. You know, a lot of the teams that I root for are not very good. Blazers are horrible. But no, we're not going to win. We're going to get our ass kicked. But at least we got Dan Lanning, you know, the Georgia D coordinator, the best D coordinator in the game, you know, and we got Bo Nix coming over from Auburn, the transfer. So we're going to be much better next year than we were this year. And we ended up winning 10-plus games this year, right? We beat Ohio State in the shoe. I don't know how the hell that happened. We beat Oregon State, our rival. We beat UW, but we got fucking embarrassed by Utah twice, right? We're going to get our ass kicked against Oklahoma. I give ourselves 0% chance to win. And I'm a hardcore Duck, but I'm not fucking stupid. You know what I mean? I would be shocked. And it's not like Oklahoma is like the best thing since sliced bread, but they should be able to beat our team. We don't have Mario Cristobal anymore. Kayvon Thibodeau's not playing, which I don't blame him. You know, we don't want him to get hurt when he could be possibly the first pick in the draft, first, second, third, fourth. A lot of quarterbacks are going to go, but based off talent, you know, Aiden Hutchinson from Michigan, you know, obviously Thibodeau. There's some really good pass rushers that are going to go off the board. But hey, I don't blame Thibodeau not wanting to play. Breyer in the building. What to do? Gang. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Appreciate you guys very, very much, man. Like I said, this was kind of a last minute thing. You know, I don't got any gummies. I mean, obviously the dispensary, I don't know if they're open on Christmas or not. I already ate, you know, the ones that I have left last night, but I got, you know, beers. I got food. We got ham. I got rolls. I got mac and cheese, homemade. I got stuffing. I got all the food that I can go and eat. But it's Christmas, man. You got to just enjoy the holidays. You know what I mean? I spent some time with my dad, my stepmom, my stepsister, her husband, their daughter, Avery. Like I said, I got to bring, you know, my puppy along, Paisley. After the game's over, I'm going to hang out with my girlfriend and Paisley. We're going to probably watch some TV, maybe something on Netflix and whatnot. But, you know, you got to hustle and you got to grind. You got to put in the time and the effort. And like I said, I wasn't able to do the Packers and the Browns because I was at my dad's. But like I said, I came home with just enough time to kind of prep and get the game going and obviously do the live stream. And like I said, if you want to be able to make your dreams come true, and you got to be able to put in the time and the hustle and the grind. And a lot of times, you know, I got 2 full-time jobs. I work at a warehouse, you know, where I'm, you know, unloading 40-foot trailers with a mask on my face, you know, for 8-9 hours a day. And I get tired, you know, I get just drained, right? But you got to be able to, you know, push, you know what I mean? So even though I might be mentally drained, physically drained, I still put in a lot of grind. I mean, I've done over 1,200 videos or live streams since 2017. I put in 100,000 hours of blood, sweat, and tears. You know, we're at like almost 3.5 million views, you know, over 20,000 subs. You know, the next goal would be 21 to 22 to 25. I got a collab with Grossi sooner than later. So, I mean, it's going to be amazing, man. I just can't wait for that opportunity to be able to grow and to get my name out there. And I got blessed with some of the best mods in the business, Holly Hundo as well. It's just amazing. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth. I couldn't ask for a better fan base. Grossi Posse in the building, Fanatic family. I love you guys. Gang. Halftime, baby. 12-6. We got to get some more points in the second half. Fantasy football. Ooh, I have my beer on the wrong side. Remember last time, if you guys ended up watching one of my streams earlier, I spilled beer into my cable box, like literally in it, and it was like almost blew up. And I was just like so pissed off at myself because I didn't mean to do it because I have all these microphones and all this shit on my desk. And it took 10 minutes. I had to shake out the cable box, put it in the fan, and luckily my cable box loves Corona Extra, and it ended up working. I don't know how the hell it started working again, but I got to make sure I put the beer on the right side, not on the left. We don't want any accidents like we had before. No beer for the cable box, all right? I don't want the TV to go out. Adam Baum, bang, $2, a Christmas gift for me. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. It doesn't matter if it's $1, $2, $5, $10, $20. Every dollar counts. It means a lot, either with the Cash App or the YouTube Super Chat. Thank you, man. It means a lot. Because like I said, with all the hustle and the grind, people don't realize, like when I do reaction videos, for the highlights, I get nothing. Like ad revenue in a month, it's like less than $50. Like I don't get anything on the ad revenue side, or I don't really get a lot on, that other side. So literally, for me to be able to get compensated for the hard work, it's through donations. So every donation really matters. I appreciate every single one of y'all in the building, Fanatic family, whether you smash the like button, share the channel, on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is. Any support that you can give me is really genuinely appreciated. And then the ultimate sign of respect and appreciation is when you donate. Like I'll tell you, like I haven't donated to anybody on YouTube besides Tom Grossi. After they rated my channel and hooked me up with 400 subs, $620 in donos and a collab when the Packers and Bucks play. I couldn't ask for anything more than that. But I've donated to Grossi probably, I don't know, close to 6, 7, 8 times, $5, $10, here and there. And I've donated as high as 50, just to show the appreciation. And like I said, I don't know any other YouTuber that's over 20,000 that donates to another YouTuber. I might be the only one, but hey, you know what I mean? I appreciate the grind. I appreciate the hard work. He's entertaining. He changed, kind of the outlook of the channel based on what he did. And obviously the Grossi Posse and Holly Hundo. And, I got to give back, and it feels good, man. It feels good. Appreciate you guys very much, man. All right. Got another lime in there. Appreciate you guys. Nola in the building. What to do? Happy holiday, my dude. Merry Christmas, my dude. How are you? Gotta check my fantasy football out here real quick. See what we're doing here. Best of 2 weeks. We're in week 2. So it's either going to be me or Zini Panini or Team Memopolis or BMO. BMO was the best team in the league all year. And let's look at the standings. So BMO was 10-4. I was 9-5. Zini Panini was 9-5, and Memopolis was 8-6. So technically I was like, second place. I scored 1,829 points in the league, and second place scored 1,792, and that was BMO. So, I mean, I know football. I know fantasy football, but it's just tough. You know what I mean? When I'm projected for 140 every week and I shit the bed and got 80 points, 81. Normally that game is over for me at that point. So Kyler Murray only has 9 points for her. So, hey, I'll take that. And Devontae Adams got me 33.4. I'm projected for 221.6 in 2 weeks, and she's projected for 198. So if I can get past her and play BMO, maybe I can bring that championship home and represent the Fanatic family. That's facts. So if 49ers lose, which I had as a lock making the playoffs, the Eagles can ease up a bit, but I still like to win out. Yeah, Niners, Saints, Eagles. Some of you guys are going to get into the playoffs. You know what I mean? It just depends on, which ones are. Rams, Cards, Bills, Titans, Cowboys, Ravens. Yeah, some teams are inconsistent, man. Rams are inconsistent. Cards, Bills, Titans. I don't really think that the Bucks are inconsistent. We just don't play good against the Saints. Other than that, I mean, we play good football pretty much against everyone. But when we play against the Saints, we just can't win during the regular season. So, even the Chiefs have been inconsistent. The Patriots have been pretty consistent. But you want to be good in December. But, I mean, the way that the year has gone, legend killer, right? Anything can happen. Like a lot of good teams are losing to bad teams. A lot of bad teams are beating average or good teams. It's like, you never know what's going to happen this year. I mean, this is like, in November and December, we were like, what the hell is going on here? Like, I don't think I've ever seen so many upset wins in a season like this year. You know what I mean? We're in second year of COVID. We'll probably go into it next year as well. But who knows? I would love to see Packers, Bucks in the NFC Championship game, and like Chiefs and, Patriots, Chiefs, Chargers, Chiefs, and whoever, Chiefs, Bills again. But I don't know if you're going to get Chiefs, Bills, and I don't know if you're going to get Bucks, Packers again. You know what I mean? And I don't know if you're going to get Bucks, Chiefs in the Super Bowl. But obviously for me as a Bucks fan, my favorite matchup would be Bucks, obviously, against the Chiefs. But if we don't get that and I lose, I'm rooting for Grossi since he's a Packer guy, and I want Packers Chiefs. I think that's the matchup that America wants to see. You know, America don't give a shit about Orion. America don't give a shit about Brady and the Bucks. I already got my Super Bowl last year. I get it, right? But we're still an entertaining team, but we have a lot of injuries. So with the injuries, Godwin and a lot of the others, we're not 100%. So there's definitely wiggle room for other teams to get up there. But obviously with the Packers, their special teams is a little sus. You know what I mean? Rodgers' toe is a little sus, but they're finding ways to win. But I think as far as entertainment factor, and you're getting fans that maybe don't like football as much as us, the hardcore fans, the matchup that would bring the most ratings and the most excitement would be Packers-Chiefs. I mean, name one other matchup that would be better than the Packers and the Chiefs. I don't know if you can. Rams-Chiefs, Bucks-Chiefs, those would be good too. You know what I mean? But I don't think the excitement would be as high, than the Packers and Chiefs. So I'm really hoping that if I don't get there, the Packers get there. And who knows who would win that? I don't know. You'll definitely get a lot of points scored on both sides of the ball. At least you would think so. America wants Dallas Patriots. Hell no. Come on, dude. I don't think America wants that. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing Dallas in the Super Bowl, but I'm not sure if they can get past, the Rams or the Bucks or the Packers. Maybe they can this year, but I mean, shit, if the Cowboys made the Super Bowl, I mean, obviously you're going to get all the Cowboy fanatics, loving it. You know what I mean? But I think the NFC is the better conference. But the only way I feel the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl is if it's against, if you play against the Packers or the Bucks. I'm not sure if you're going to beat those teams. But if you play the Rams, the Cardinals, the Cowboys, or the others, I think that gives a better shot for the Chiefs. So ultimately, if you're a Chiefs fan, the Chiefs, you probably wish and hope that the Bucks and the Packers don't get to the Super Bowl because there's a good chance you might lose. But if you play any of those other teams, I think you have a great shot to win. KK's uncle in the building, what to do? Said Cowboys, Chiefs, LOL, so-called America's team. All right, KK's uncle, what to do? I don't know if there's a lot of New England fans. I mean, there are not a lot of New England fans on YouTube. I mean, obviously, there are a lot of people that have converted from being a Patriot fan to a Brady fan, if they've already been a fan of Brady and they're a Buccaneer fan now, with Brady being there. And obviously, we know that Brady is better than Belichick. Obviously, going to a brand new team and obviously winning in a COVID year. I think Belichick is a great coach. Don't get me wrong. And Josh McDaniels is great. But then, you're a cheater. You're a cheater. You suck Tom into that cheating too. Tom's not 100% innocent either, right? With the deflate gate, but with the spy gate, the deflate gate, the spying on, the other teams, obviously, with their communications, with their earpieces, going out, for the OCs and the DCs conveniently in the third and fourth quarter in the key moments. There's a lot of gates that are involved, with the cheating. And I think Bill Belichick is the mastermind. You know what I mean? If you ain't cheating, you're not trying. But your legacy's tarnished, my dude. Like the Patriots got all those rings. But for us fans on the outside looking in, we're not going to give them full credit like the Niners, like in the 80s and 90s, winning those Super Bowls. It's not the same. You know what I mean? It's not the same. If you got cheating linked to your team, I mean, that's not a good look. People still respect Josh McDaniels and Belichick, but it's like you definitely had to, push the boundaries and you got caught multiple times. So, hey, it is what it is. But I'm happy Brady came over and got me a Super Bowl. I thought I was going to die only seeing Super Bowl 37 against the Raiders with Brad Johnson, Keenan McCardell, Ken Dilger, Keyshawn Johnson, Joe Juravicious, Michael Pittman, Mike Allstott, right? Warren Sapp, Simeon Rice, John Lynch, Rondé Barber, Dexter Jackson, Derek Brooks. Do I need to keep going? Dwight Smith. No, I don't. Monty Kiffin, John Gruden. Your boy knows. That was special for me. Super Bowl 37. So to win last year was almost I'm still in disbelief that I have Brady on my team and Gronk and AB. But the main reason that we won is Devin White, getting him, right? But Tristan Wirfs and Antoine Winfield Jr., that was the best duo as far as impact last year out of any draft. You didn't get anyone playing better at safety as a rookie or an offensive lineman than Tristan Wirfs and Antoine Winfield Jr. If we didn't have them, there is no Super Bowl. All right, third quarter.
He is happy with the score, so we just have to score when we are in the
Yeah, Arc Omen. So obviously there's a communications, with the microphones, right? And supposedly the signals would go like staticky, and that you're trying to like tell your quarterback what play to call, and it would go dead conveniently because obviously it's New England's, setup. You know what I mean? So they're always trying to do something. You know what I mean? And that the Colts have said that with Peyton Manning. There's been multiple teams. We obviously know with the Deflategate that happened with the Colts where they deflated the footballs to make it easier for the receivers and the tight ends to catch the ball from Brady. And there was a pick. They brought the football to the sideline, and the rest is history, right? And there's Spygate, Deflategate. There's all kinds of gates that are going involved. You know what I mean? But Belichick is a cheater. He's never going to be known as a legitimate greatest of all time without that asterisk. You can even put an asterisk against Brady's name too. You know what I mean? Because obviously he knew about probably some of the stuff, that was going on. I don't know if Bill shared it with everyone, but I would assume like with the Deflategate, maybe Brady knew about it. Maybe he didn't. You know what I mean? Belichick seems like kind of a private guy. Like he might not tell it to anybody. Like he's just going to cheat and then hope that, no one finds out and he doesn't tell anyone. Even his OC or DC may not even know about it. McDaniels. Like maybe he didn't even know. You know what I mean? But Belichick is always trying to do something. Ooh, that was a late hit. Jesus Christ. Where's the flag? My God. Yeah, and Brady obviously is like my fourth coach. I got Arians, I got Byron Leftwich, I got Todd Bowles, and I got Brady, and he changed the perception and the atmosphere. It's not like, hey, we're trying to get to the playoffs. You know what I mean? No, we're trying to go to the fucking Super Bowl. You know what I mean? My season was over in October for 10 plus years. And then he came in and changed the culture. And I'll never, ever be able to repay him for that. And obviously getting the Super Bowl win was amazing. I mean, there was a lot of games where I watched where we lost like 40-0, 20-0, and they were painful. So to be able to get another Super Bowl under the belt felt really good. And obviously with Spygate, the teams would come in and do a walkthrough. And, obviously the Patriots usually would do like a fake walkthrough because if anyone was going to spy on them, right, then they would not get the right plays. But they would like have a guy, in the stadium and maybe in the top of the booth, recording with like a video recorder, going over the plays that they might be running against them. I mean, like every little detail of cheating that you could do. I mean, Bill Belichick has done it or tried to do it. At least that's what's come out, based off the articles and the investigations. Handoff, Jonathan Taylor. First down, Colts. Move the chains. Odin's son in the building. What to do? Merry Christmas, my dude. Merry Christmas. Add anything to gate. You know what I mean? It's pretty much linked to New England. The only gate that you can't add to New England is Bounty Gate, and that's the Saints. When they won their Super Bowl against the Colts, obviously Greg Williams paid money to the players to injure Brett Favre or any other quarterback that they were playing that season and in that playoff run. So if you really want to talk about it, the Saints Super Bowl is tainted. No one talks about it. No one says anything about it. No one brings it up. They all talk about Drew Brees and all that. But if you really think about it, are there other D coordinators that do incentives like that? Probably. But they got caught, but they don't really get the same kind of black eye asterisks as the others that are out there. But I mean, for me, I call it right down the middle. If the Bucs were guilty of that, I would be like, you know what? You're right. You know what I mean? We did do that. You know what I mean? But it seems like the Saints fans forget conveniently, and that didn't happen. You know what I mean? Like, we probably should have had Brett Favre in that Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Luke Birch in the building. What to do? Merry Christmas, pal. $1.79. I saw you in the Grossi stream. Obviously, it's usually Kaylee, Roeva, Holly Hundo, or yourself that usually sees me in there. You know, and usually we try to donate to Tom, say hello to each other. Appreciate you, Luke. Very much, man. Like I said, you, Kaylee, and Holly Hundo usually are like the ones that I communicate with the most, or usually when I'm in Tom's streams when I hop in. So shout out to you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah. And Brady obviously doesn't need cheating to win. He proved that with Tampa Bay. You know, we already had a good running game. We had good wide receivers. We had a good defense. But if you have a quarterback that turns the football over every fucking time with Jameis fumbling, pick-sixing, throwing, horrible, throws, on third down and not converting. I mean, of course, you're not going to win 10 games. You're going to win 1 to 7 games every year. Oh, almost a sack lunch. Oh, it's 12 noon. You know what time it is? Time for sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. Buddha Baker. Wow. Okay. Sack lunch. Yeah, I think that they got reprimanded and they got, penalized for it. But have you noticed, though, with the Saints fans, they never talk about it. They talk about their Super Bowl win, but they never bring it up. And rarely do other people bring it up. It's like it's almost forgotten. Like, oh, we didn't cheat. You know what I mean? And you still had to go out there, and the main reason they won was Jeremy Shockey. Like, I really love Jeremy Shockey. He was great for the U. He was great for the Giants. That was the X factor in that Super Bowl. And like I said, I haven't got a Super Bowl winner wrong in like 20 years. I should start betting more. You know what I mean? Just based off all the, hard work and the energy and the everything that I do. Cardinals. Wow. Nice return. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's tough, dude. When you're in the Peyton Manning era, and obviously with the Brady era, it's tough. Like Rodgers should have more than one. Russell Wilson should have more than one. Breeze should have more than one. But a lot of times, if you think about it, Russell Wilson had the defense, but the Saints and the Packers really haven't had great long-term defenses. Like, and the Colts even with their Super Bowl, right? It took so long for them to even compete with New England. And what was the reason? Because they had a stud named Bob Sanders. Remember him? If they didn't have Bob Sanders that year, there's no fucking Super Bowl for the Colts. So a lot of times it's like the defense has to be above average. They have to be good. It doesn't matter if you got this amazing Hall of Fame quarterback on the one side. You got to have good special teams, good defense, win the battle in the trenches, and good coaching. And finally, they had that 1 year that they got it, thank God. And then Peyton ended up going to Denver, and he ended up getting one there too. But it shows you, if you don't have those defensive guys, Darren Sharper, was a big part of obviously the Saints. Tracy Porter, remember, with the big pick on Peyton. That's facts. Yeah, Greg Williams is a dirty motherfucker.
This one's for every NFL fan watching the game through social media updates.
Jordan in the building. I've been saying this for months, that I think that the number one destination for Russell Wilson is the Giants. I think that, that is a good spot for him. It's going to be somewhere where it's a big market for him and Sierra, right? And, you can go to Chicago, but I think with the Giants, like, if you go there, I'm not sure if Joe Judge is the guy to get him there. I think that he's like Sirianni. I don't really know if those are the guys for the Giants and the Eagles. They might be that coach that they fire to get the right one down the road. But I think the perfect fit for Russ, I mean, if he wanted to go to the Saints, right, that would probably be the best chance for him to get to an NFC championship game or a Super Bowl, because they got a great defense. They got a great running back in AK-41, my favorite running back in the league, even though I'm a Bucs fan. They got an amazing O-line by Ryan Ramczyk. They got Sean Payton, you know what I mean? But I don't know if they can afford a Russell Wilson on the Saints, but that would be like the best case scenario for him. Broncos probably for Aaron Rodgers next year, right? Where they already have a pretty good team like the Bucs had with Brady. They just need that guy to get them over the top. But I think the best place for us would be the New York Football Giants, other than the Saints, but I don't know if they can afford that type of contract. Jordan, you're on it, man. You are on it, my dude. Yeah, O-line and coaching are everything. The battle in the trenches, the O-line, the D-line. Got to have a good OC, good DC. It all starts at the top. 12-6 Colts. Absolutely, Troy. Do you remember why Denver was so good? Everyone wants to talk about, rest in peace, Demaryius Thomas or Emmanuel Sanders, or all these other guys that they had, right? Peyton Manning was there. But if it wasn't for DeMarcus Ware and Von Miller, there is no Super Bowl. You know what I mean? That was a big reason why they got it. Oh, trick play. Going back to Kyler. Go. And they're Quiddy Pay with the tackle. Remember, there's no Quentin Nelson today, and there's no Darius Leonard, and you're up 12-6. What does that say about the Colts? That they're a little bit better than people give them credit for, and maybe the Cardinals are overrated. I mean, the Saints have had so many opportunities where you've had great, players on both sides of the ball. You know what I mean? And obviously the referees have fucked you over, like against the Rams in the NFC Championship game. I'm not going to discredit that. That might have been the worst call in football history, that non-PI call, right? But then the losses against the Vikings with the Minneapolis Miracle, the Diggs, and then after that, all right. Woo! Touchdown, Cardinals! Woo! Wesley! Oh, baby, Antoine Wesley. Wow. There we go. We finally have ourselves a game. I was like, Cardinals, wake the fuck up, dude. If Kyler's a top 10 quarterback, show me. There we go. There we go. Finally. This is what you expect from a team that's supposedly a top 8 team in the NFL. If this motherfucker can make an extra point. Extra point is up, and it's good. Merry Christmas, y'all. 13-12. Cardinals are up. None of the free agents will come to the NFC. But the thing is you got to know with Russ, you know what I mean? He wants to go to a bigger market because there's more marketing opportunities. If you're not in LA, right, it's New York. So it's like, even though the Knicks, right, or even people that went to Brooklyn, but if you went to the Knicks or you go to a New York team, New York, it has a really stingy fan base, but there's a lot of opportunities for money, and deals with different companies. If you're in the Big Apple, there's a lot of money, a lot of opportunities for investing and a lot of connections that you can make in New York. So, even though New York on paper doesn't seem like the most logical spot for Russ, he's already said he wants to play in a bigger market, and he could bring a team like New York back to being relevant again. Think about it. There's not a lot of guys that could bring New York to be relevant. It's not fucking Danny Dimes, Danny unemployed, right? Daniel Jones. But if you brought Russ there with a healthy Saquon, with all those receivers, the O-line, and then they keep building the defense, and then you either fire Joe Judge or he gets better, who's to say that they can't win the NFC East? Who's to say if he goes there for, let's say, 5 years, that they don't make at least one NFC championship game? It's possible. I mean, Russ is still in his prime, you know what I mean? But they got a lot more to do. They have a lot of holes on the O-line and the defense, and they have a problem of staying healthy. But I've been saying that for months. KK uncles, the Cards ain't overrated. I think they are. Because if you look at their record, I mean, you lost to the fucking Lions. They're not as good to me. Personally, you can ask other people, KK's uncle, but I don't think a lot of people are convinced the Cardinals can win the Super Bowl, let alone get to the NFC Championship game. They're not really consistent. Kyler doesn't play good football in November and December. Think about it. If you could choose between the Cardinals or playing the Cowboys, the Bucks, the Packers, or the Rams, are you taking the Cards in any of those matchups? I'm not. I'm even taking the Cowboys over the Cards. Even though the Cards might be more talented, I don't know. Micah Parsons, Diggs. I mean, you got some good defensive players. I mean, everyone's got opinions. Everyone's got opinions on things, but I think that, even for Cardinal fans, you know what I mean? They're hoping for more consistency. It's not like they have a bad team, but also with DeAndre Hopkins being out for the year, that's a big, big loss. Yeah, you got Christian Kirk, Rondale Moore, you got all these other guys, but they're not DeAndre Hopkins, even though he's getting older. I was really hoping like Larry Fitz comes out of retirement, hey, and joins the Bucks. Hey, I need another wide receiver. But if anything, like, it would have been nice to see Larry Fitzgerald keep playing. It's like a guy that was loyal to that one team pretty much forever. Yeah, but I mean, when you lose to the Lions, when they barely have any wins, and when you get blown out, right, and it's December, come on, bro. I mean, do you really believe in a team that loses to one of the worst teams in the NFL? Come on, dude. Think about it. Nobody wants to lose to the Jets. I mean, the league has a lot of upsets this year. I get it. There's a lot of crazy shit that's happened, this season. Like, you never know who's going to win. But I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced in the Cardinals. They might be a year early. but I just don't believe in them in the playoffs. Can they get to the NFC Championship game and surprise everyone and get to the Super Bowl? Of course they can, but I like the Cowboys. I like the Rams. I like the Packers and the Bucks better. They're the 5th favorite team in the NFC. You could say that the Cardinals are better than the Cowboys, fine, and the Cowboys are sometimes inconsistent too, right? And you can say Rams, Bucks, Packers for sure are better, but I would even go with the Cowboys. I think I trust them a little bit more than the Cardinals. (13-12) Cardinals. Pittman in motion. Screen pass to Pittman from Wentz. Gain of 4. Handoff. Jonathan Taylor. Gain of 2. 3rd down and 3. Michael Pittman, I see you. Not Lawrence Taylor. Woohoo! I got so many pop-ups. Pop-up game is insane. Shotgun set, 3rd down and 3. Taylor, he's trying to get that first down. Good defense. Oh, he got it. Wow. First down, Colts. Wow, Jesus. All right. Mahomes. God, I have so many pop-ups. Come on, man. I'm just trying to drag this Michael Pittman file up to the top, and of course it's being a bastard. Oh, look at Brady. You never know how many pop-ups your boy's going to have. All right, here we go. Finally. There we go. Michael Pittman. Join your Colts family here at the top of my screen. There we go. He always loves to grab the other photos that I got. Oh, pass incomplete on first down. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. Travis Cecil in the building. What to do? Let's fucking go, baby. Good luck with that. Good luck with your new interview. Gang. It's all good. Jameson Mesa in the building. What to do? Micah Pittman left. Yeah, I went to Florida State. That's fine. If you want to give up on Oregon and go there, go ahead. It's not like he really did a whole lot for us anyways, but I wish him the best. Now, a lot of guys transferred out, but I mean, if anything, you want to stay, dude. Dan Lanning? Come on, dude. D coordinator? Go, baby. Shake and bake. First down, Jonathan Taylor. Woohoo, baby. Jonathan Taylor, gain of 17. Let's watch this again. Look at him plant his foot and then just go. No dancing, no shaking and baking. You know what I mean? Just put your foot down and go. That's one thing I love about Jonathan Taylor. You know, Wisconsin has had a lot of great running backs over the years. James White, all right, Ron Dane, but this is the best one by far. Jonathan Taylor, just like my Oregon Ducks with Justin Herbert. It's great to be able to see guys that you love pan out. Yeah, Wentz has a good O-line, but guess what? Quentin Nelson isn't playing, right? And neither is Darius Leonard. And you could argue that Darius Leonard's the best linebacker in the game. Devin White, Fred Warner, right? Bobby Wagner, Micah Parsons might say otherwise, but who's better than Quentin Nelson on the line? I mean, I know Creed Humphrey's great, and obviously Jason Kelsey's great at center, but I mean, to say that someone is better than Quentin Nelson, I mean, he almost is like universally known as like the best O-lineman in the game. Yeah, but still to be 24 touchdowns, 6 picks, that's on Wentz. That's not necessarily just the O-line. I mean, he still has to make the throws. They're 8-6 too. Ooh, trick play. Pittman. And if they started the season out a little stronger, they probably would be like 10-4 right now, just like the Cardinals. They've dropped a few games early in the season that they probably should have won. That's facts. Hybrid in the building. What to do? Merry Christmas, man. Merry Christmas to all of y'all. Appreciate you guys very, very much. All right, 3rd down and 3. We got ourselves a good game. Obviously, the scoreboard will be down below, obviously in the ticker. 13-12. Cardinals are up. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Donate to your boy on the Cash App or the YouTube Super Chat if you can. Happy holidays, everyone. Jonathan Taylor stopped on 3rd and 3. What a stop. Buddha Baker. Okay. Let's go. Appreciate you guys very, very much. Fanatic family, man. But it's good. Got to see my dad today. I'll see my mom probably tomorrow. We're supposed to get snow here in Oregon Saturday, today, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So we'll see. I got Friday paid from work. I was off on Friday and work was paid. Monday I'm paid and I don't have to go to work. So I'm going to try to stream as much as possible for the bowl games, the big ones, Oregon, Oklahoma, and obviously the big ones like Georgia and Michigan and Alabama and Cincinnati. Pass incomplete on 4th and 4. That was stupid. That was stupid. My God, what are we doing here? And why aren't we running a slant in the middle of the field? It was wide open. Jesus. That's a play that you run for Naheem Hines, and you just run like a little out and then in, a little slant. Boom, 1st down. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? All right, I got to go pee and get another beer real quick. So give me a moment. Chair stream for just a moment.
You pop them in, you open them, and they do all the work.
Straighten your teeth while you sleep with Smile Direct Club nighttime aligners.
They don't interfere with your daily lifestyle at all.
Choose easy. Choose Smile. Get started for free at SmileDirectClub.com.
Turns out everyone does sound better in the shop. And it turns out the General is a quality insurance company that's been saving people money for the next 60 years. Can't undo that. For a great low rate and nearly 60 years of quality coverage, make the right call. You go with the General. Warmth surrounds. Undercurrents of hope and soothing stir. Stripping spirit and chords of vanilla and spicy caramel. It's bourbon with Puerto Rican. And run up to 99.
Underdog Fantasy is giving away millions of dollars in prizes this season. No algorithms, no math puzzles, just draft a team and you're in the game to win big. Go to underdogfantasy.com to get started.
Usually you need a test pass to get into the stadium on a game unless your game is in or incest stage.
All right, I'm back. I'll show a couple of things that I got for Christmas here. Dude, look at the size of that fucking pennant, though. It's like the biggest pennant I've ever owned. Kyler? Oh, almost tipped. Pretty cool. You know what I mean? For me being a Buck fan, and the bot comes in as soon as I show the pennant off. Of course it does. So that was one of the cool things that I got for Christmas. The Tom Brady bauble. Very cool. Yeah, usually those baubles run about $50 to $100. Those pennants are pretty expensive too, but just share a couple things that I got. I don't know if I'll take the Brady out of the box, but it's dope. Watch out for the porn bot in the building. I'm still waiting for my donation, Noah. Right? I'm still waiting for my gift. Where's my gift, my dude? Where's my gift? Third quarter, 5:34 left. Appreciate every single one of y'all hanging out with your boy on Christmas. Shotgun set, Kyler. Throwing it out of bounds. Yeah, but I got some really cool Oregon Duck stuff. Couple things at Tampa. And that was unexpected. I wasn't expecting to get that cool pennant or to get a bauble. But I am a collector. I collect a lot of toys. It's like my favorite thing to collect. Sports memorabilia, sports cards, figures, jerseys, T-shirts, whatever it is. Cardinals with a punt. Today's show is sponsored by Corona Extra with the lime. Cheers. Yeah, you're going to see your boy blow up, man. Once I end up doing that Grossi collab, man, the channel is going to go up. You know what I mean? I'll go from, 20 people in the room to hopefully like 40 or 50 consistently, because I'll be able to get a whole brand new fan base that doesn't even know who I am. You know what I mean? And hopefully I can gain maybe like 500 to 1,000 subs overnight, once we collab. And just to be able to be linked with someone like Grossi is going to be a really, really big thing for all the hard work and effort that I've been putting in. So we need to all hope that we get Packers Bucks in the playoffs this year. It's going to be amazing. Transformers, the movie, Ark Omen. I do have PayPal, but I usually use like Cash App, Zelle, but usually people Cash App me or they do the YouTube Super Chat. Those are the main two that I do. I do have a PayPal as well. Transformers, the movie. I actually watched Transformers, the movie. That's funny that you bring that up. I don't know if I talked about it in one of the streams, but I actually ended up watching that just like about a week ago. And I'm a big Transformers guy. I love the old cartoons from like the 80s. So like Transformers, G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, Ninja Turtles. Like those are the three best cartoons in my childhood, hands down. Like obviously there was like, Power Rangers after I got older, but I was already kind of into girls at that point. And I wasn't really watching that. There was X-Men, which was fire, Batman, which was fire back when I was a kid. But those are my favorite though. But I ended up watching that just a while ago. Yeah, Skinner. DM your boy. Yeah, but this pennant, though. I love it, too, just because it's got the players on it. It's not just like the logo. And it's huge. It's like 3 times as big as a normal pennant, My stepmom's got a good eye. My stepmom has got a good eye. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Video Arcade. Of course, bro. Whenever I go to the arcades here in Portland, I always play that with my buddies, like my boy Jay Graves. We always play the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games. Are you kidding me? Nintendo, the arcade game. It's fire. So fire, bro. First down and 10, 5:21 left in the third quarter. There's things about me, if you know me. I love football. I love wrestling. And if it's Ninja Turtles, Transformers, or G.I. Joe, I love it. I love the figures. That's my childhood. I love that shit. Yeah, I'm really surprised that my dad spent the money, for a Brady. I don't have anything Brady. I didn't buy his jersey, after we won the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? I'm a defensive guy. But I thought that was really cool that he did that. Usually it'll be like Mariners stuff, King Griffey Jr. stuff, or Randy Johnson, or Ichiro, or Edgar Martinez, you know what I mean? Or Dodger stuff, Cody Bellinger, shit like that. But it's usually like Ducks, and sometimes it'll be Buccaneers. And I would have taken a Devin White bobble, probably, the defensive guys, you know what I mean? But the fact that he bought something for me that I probably wouldn't buy on my own, and those baubles are expensive. They're usually run about $50 to $100. Some of them are limited edition, and they're really detailed and nice. And I probably won't take it out of the package, but yeah, it's been a good Christmas, man. It's been good. 3rd down and 3, 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Wentz, pump fake. Woo! Mo Alley Cox, baby! Go, go, go. The 50, the 40. Move the chains. First down, Colts, baby. Let's go. Yeah, I got a lot of collector items. Remember, I sold my Michael Jordan rookie card that's worth like $50,000 for the channel, to be able to get the iMac and the speakers and to get all the equipment, you know what I mean? So I'm a huge collector. I've been collecting toys and figures and memorabilia, sports cards since I was 5. I'm 39. So you can just imagine, like, if you guys have watched the 40-Year-Old Virgin, right? The movie, that's me, except like the virgin part, you know what I mean? Like, I got the toys, I've been collecting. My toy collection's massive. I probably got like 10 grand in toys, like no cap. And most of them, I would say 98% of my toys are in the package. Collector. Wentz? Ooh, almost picked. Legend killer. I'm not too sure, but John Cena follows me though, which is kind of cool. On social media, I got Cena, Conan from NWO, Jose Bautista. I mean, I got some people that are kind of well known that follow you, boy. Yeah, of course I'm not going to take it out of the box, man. I'm a big McFarlane guy, starting lineups. I mean, I got a lot of collectibles. No kids, man. YouTube is my baby. Besides my dog Paisley. Shotgun set, 2nd down and 10. Yeah, no kids for your boy. I might be the only one, that from like my high school or whatever, like everyone's got kids. You got kids, you got kids, you got no kids for your boy. I'm focused. I'm grinding. I got dreams. I got goals. Maybe down the road, it might happen. You know what I mean? But I'm grinding, man. Yeah. I got some Optimus Prime, but most of the ones are like, Dark Side of the Moon, like some of like the newer movies. I got a lot of the stuff from like the newer movies. But yeah, if I could go back in time and buy He-Man, fucking Transformers, G.I. Joes, Turtles, yeah, I'd be rich as hell. Of course I like Marvel. I love Marvel. I love Star Wars a lot. I'm a nerd. Boba Fett on Disney, right? The Book of Boba Fett. Your boy's going to watch that. Love Marvel. Still haven't seen the new Spider-Man movie, but I will. Cena was a Bucs fan. There's a lot of people that rep Tampa Bay. 13-12 Cardinals. I am getting hungry though. Ooh, yeah, no Suplex City right there on TY. Kip in the building. What to do? Nice run by Jonathan Taylor. 2nd down and 7. Good defense. Sorry, guys. 1 sec here. Shotgun set, 3rd down and 8. Pass incomplete. Field goal's up, and it's good. Yeah, because he's an Oregon Duck. Look at that. What we do in Oregon, we take care of people. Look at that. Wow. What a cool item, huh? That's what we do here out of Oregon. We take care of people.
Well, you just saw those fast fooders that he got. And, I can say it's a huge hit. Their kids have already told me he got the idea in training camp, which was really like his first walk with the Colts because of COVID last year. He said he had no idea they would walk so far to practice and no brainer. He just wanted to conserve their energy. But something tells you, Joe, watching the video, that we can use it for a lot more than just training camp.
Fifteen 13 Colts. Big hit. End of the 3rd quarter, 15-13. Colts are up. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm so busy, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I had a PS4, and then my buddy, my manager, David, went through some hard times. If you have seen my posts in the past, but he had his PS4 break. He got COVID, missed like a week and a half of work, right? His washer and dryer broke, his refrigerator broke, and car broke. So I raised like $400 for him on the channel, and I gave him my PS4. So I don't have a PS5, a PS4, or an Xbox X. And even if I did, I'm grinding so much on the channel and doing the reading and the film study, I have no time to play video games. Do I wish that I could play video games? Of course you bet I do. You know what I mean? But It's like when you have a dream and you're grinding, I don't have time to do that. So the bot is back in the building.
It's not interested in the fact that you dream of going to Greece or to college or to a secret spot. The point is, money without people is just money. It takes people to turn it into the tastiest burgers in town, tree houses, and house houses. Only people can use it to run a family ranch, learn how to fly, or adopt a happy old dog. To us, the powerful thing about money isn't money at all. It's helping you harness the power of yours. On point. People are the point.
Going down the stretch of the regular season. Right now, the Colts are a game back and a half back of the Titans in the division. They're going to be perfect down the stretch. They're going to Titans lose the final 2 games to Miami. Houston to have a chance to win the division. The Cardinals, it's pretty simple. They win tonight. It's their first postseason trip since 2015. I've been saying that for 2 weeks now. Third time the charm. Feel that spot in the playoffs tonight. Colts squarely the wild card odds are one of 5 teams at 8-6 in the AFC. Jason Hicks, going forward for a couple. Third down early on in this fourth quarter as we check in with Peter.
15-13 Colts. My boy. I'm always hustling. I'm always grinding, man. 3rd down and 4. 15-13 Colts. See if the Cardinals can make this a little bit closer of a game. I knew this game was going to be good. Christian Kirk. Just short of the marker. Was it 4th and 1 now? How does AJ Green have no points? Kyler's got 16. I got 33 with Devontae Adams, so I'm feeling good. Kyler, hands off. First down, Cardinals. Move the chains. 13:50 left in the fourth quarter. Yeah, I sent it to Amanda. I don't know if it's just my first name and my last name, Kip, but I sent it to Amanda. You can do my email or my first and last name, Orion Mikulek, or I sent it to her, but I think I need to change my password because I can't remember my password, so I got to be able to make a new one, but yeah, but I sent it to Amanda already, Kip. So if you guys want to send me something there. Appreciate it. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. 15-13 Colts. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ORION-NWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat would be greatly appreciated. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Kyler going deep. Oh, Christian Kirk incomplete. Good defense. Oh, there he is, AJ Green. All right. I got AJ Green in fantasy on my bench, but I didn't play him. Amanda, thank you. It went through. 1863. Thank you so much, Amanda. 1863. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Kip. Thank you. It went through. I changed my password and I got it. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you so much. 1863 from Amanda and Kip. $18.63 dono on PayPal from Amanda. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, I haven't had a dono. I haven't had a dono on PayPal in a long time, but thank you so much. I mean, at least I was able to access my account and have that happen. Thank you. Appreciate you very much. Anyone that's willing to donate, to a YouTuber, I mean, that's a big thing for any YouTuber out there. You know what I mean? Merry Christmas. Appreciate you guys. 4th down and 3. Field goals up. Oh, doink. Wow. Matt Prater, you suck. My God. Matt Prater. Why?
Because this year, you can bet $5 to win $150 on any of the 4 NFL teams to win their Christmas Day matchup. So win some green and put some extra jingle in your pocket. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Enter the promo code BET5 to win $150 if the team you pick wins their game, and make it rain with an official sports betting partner of the NFL.
Cool. Everything went through with that, and then obviously over to the bank account, into the bank account. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas. Kip, I appreciate that. That is a good question. She's probably visiting family or whatnot. She usually tries to come in, when she can, and she usually donates the heaviest out of anybody, 100, 200, 300, 400. She's donated as much as 400. You know what I mean? And she's the number one donator on Grossi of 2,500 something on one stream. You know what I mean? Yeah, appreciate that. I didn't know if it was I knew it was gonna go through, but just being able to access everything and get it in there, and I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you so much, Kip and Amanda. Appreciate you guys. You know what I mean? Your boy's always working hard. I'm always hustling, and it doesn't matter if it's $1 or $2. I mean, that's your guys' hard-earned money. Whether you got it for free from a family member, or you worked really hard for it, at your job. Whatever the reasoning is, you know what I mean, to actually donate, not from a credit card, from a debit card, from your own hard-earned money to a YouTuber. I mean, that's the ultimate sacrifice and show of appreciation. And YouTubers, we get it. You know what I mean? I've never donated on YouTube ever until Grossi rated me, and I've donated to him probably 6 or 7 times since then. Well over $100 total, that I've donated to him. My biggest dono to Tom was $50. which wasn't that long ago, like last week. So appreciate you guys very, very much. A double doink. Matt Prater can't make a field goal if his life depended on it. 15-13. Colts are up. Yeah, you got lucky there. You got lucky there, Sarah. Description of my equipment. No, I don't. I mean, with the microphones and the iMac, when I sold my Jordan rookie, the iMac that I have is huge. It's like a 30 to 40 inch screen, and I bought that. That's like, $3 or $4 grand. My microphones are $1 grand. My speakers down below are $1 grand. Like I spent like $5 or $6 grand on the equipment. Pump fake by Wentz. But if you're looking into trying to stream yourself, you got to have good internet. If you don't have good internet, like if you have Comcast internet and if you have like, if you don't have a good upload and download, it's going to be tough because a lot of the streams will be, laggy and you know what I'm saying? So I'm just lucky. I'm just lucky right now that I have Ziply, which used to be Frontier. So I have like 250 up, 250 down. But a lot of people here in Oregon have Comcast, which is booty internet. It's not good out here. You know what I mean? You can still get the 100/5 or 100/15 or 200/10. Like you're going to get the download, but you're not going to get the upload. But if you're streaming, it usually takes a lot of power, you know what I mean? And then if other people are on the computer or on video games or Netflix or Hulu, it'll take away from your stream. And no one wants to stream when it's laggy. You know what I mean? The OBS program, I can do a scoreboard, but then the stream is a little laggy, and I wanted it to be more streamlined. So one thing I'm sacrificing tonight, Michael Pittman Jr., first down, Colts. The one thing that I want is a scoreboard, and I got to find a way to find a scoreboard that'll work on StreamYard. But everything else is awesome. The pictures, the pop-ups, I can bring up the comments on the screen, the ticker on the bottom. The one thing that I'm missing is a scoreboard, which I have on the other program, but the stream doesn't run as smoothly when I do the other program. So it's kind of like a back and forth battle that I have with myself. It's like, do I do one that has a scoreboard that I love, or do I do one that actually the stream ends up being, not laggy and it looks better? So I got a few. I'll show you a couple here. I don't know if you saw them earlier. I'll show you here in a second. Handoff. Jonathan Taylor. That's one of the gifts. Got that from my stepmom. Nice expensive Brady bauble, as well as a Super Bowl pennant from last year with the actual players on it. Wentz, floater, wide open. Woo, first down, Colts. Woo, 38 yards from Carson Wentz to T.Y. Hilton. Woo, baby. Carson Wentz. A little bit better than people thought. Good game. 8:15 left in the fourth quarter. Wentz, hands off, Jonathan Taylor. And what's the rule, right? When you're ahead, you run the football, especially when you got the number one running back in the NFL. Jonathan Taylor. Awesome to see you guys in the building. Amanda, as well as Kip. Appreciate the dono. Appreciate you guys. Love you. Appreciate you very, very much, man. Means a lot. Merry Christmas. I know your boy always hustles. I always grind. And like I said, when I have fans, that turn into family, it means everything. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's only going up from here. All the hard work, all the blood, all the sweat, all the tears, all the sacrifice. I got 2 jobs. It's not easy, but when I have fans like you guys, it makes it so worth it. Ooh, almost a sack lunch right there. I have my dog Paisley. She's a puppy. She's only about 3 or 4 months old. She's an American Staffordshire. She's brown and white, very cute. She used to be like in my hands, like very, very small. I usually put her on the stream once a stream, but I think she's sleeping right now. She was at my dad's with me. She was running around and just, she was being a crazy, crazy puppy today. So, yeah, but if you see the streams, normally you'll see my dog in there. Beautiful puppy. She's a girl too. Paisley is her name. She's famous dog on YouTube. Oh, baby! Touchdown! Wow. Flag on the play. Wow. Will that count, though? I'm telling you, Carson Wentz is better than you think. Carson Wentz is not a Pro Bowl quarterback. He ain't top 10, but sometimes, geez, he plays like he's top 10. If that counts, that means he'll have 25 tutties and 6 picks on the year. That's pretty fucking good. Look at this. Woo, shit. Look at the vision by Carson. My God. Did he step out of bounds? Hopefully he didn't. Woo! Wentz. That was like a 2017 Wentz throw. Ooh, baby. That was nasty. That's on the defense. Dude, Carson Wentz is really going to gain a lot of fans back or like really impress people if you're not even a Colts fan. Like, that was huge. I had a feeling the Colts were going to win today too. Cardinals are overrated. I mean, when you lose to the Lions, I mean, there's no excuse for that, period. Just saying. All right, make this extra point. Extra point is up. And it's good. Carson Wentz, 22-13. You're winning on Christmas. I see you. I see you. All right, time to hit the bathroom. I'll be right back. Stare at the Carson Wentz picture. Soak it in. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Turns out everyone does sound better in the shop. And it turns out the General is a quality insurance company that's been saving people money for the next 60 years. Can't undo that. For a great low rate and nearly 60 years of quality coverage, make the right call and go with the General.
When the hands that do the fixing need fixing. When the hands that do the caring need caring. That's a job for O'Keefe's Working Hands. It's America's #1 selling hand cream and guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked hands. Also available in O'Keefe's Liquid Band.
Next brush with Mentos Gum.
Tonight's electrifying plays presented by Hyundai. There have been a bunch of them. The latest coming from Carson Wentz on 3rd down in the back of the end zone for Desmond Patton. Great play. Continue to buy time. Patton speaking back behind. The safeties were just playing with their eyes, trying to keep their eyes on Carson Wentz. Decide where he's going to throw it. It's just a cricket throw on his move to the left-hand side. Man, that is big time. Big time right here. That's the first 2-score lead of the game. See you. On the right-hand side, all the way back behind his moving to the screen. It's the eyes trying to jump anything underneath him. Loses sight of happening on the back end. Probably thinking to yourself, Carson Wentz can't make this throw.
Let's go.
You just got to sometimes take your hat to the other team and just go, man, that was well.
Wentz showing up for sure. Got myself some mac and cheese, homemade. Gonna take a nibble. I'm fucking hungry. I've been hungry forever. Chase Edmonds. Shout out to everyone that's in the room, man. Shout out. Merry Christmas. Oh, fumble. What's new? Oh, man, I'm telling you, I got ham. I got homemade mac and cheese. I got stuffing. I'm going to eat like a motherfucker after this is over. You have no idea. I'm starving. I haven't had any food since I had lunch with my dad. God bless leftovers. That's big facts. Kyler, second down and 10. Flick of the wrist. Nice tackle. Legend killer. Well, it's more than just the personality. It's Frank Reich. You know, that comfort level of having that Eagles OC there. You know, it's someone that actually believes in him. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's what you need. You know, just someone to support you and believe in you. Sometimes when you don't even believe in you, when someone else does, it'll give you that encouragement, you know? Maybe that extra fire and desire to do something that maybe you thought you couldn't do. It's not like I had a lot of support, you know, when I did Northwest Sports Fanatics. You know what I mean? It's like I've always believed in myself. I, know that I'm not like everyone else, but if you keep it real, you know what I mean? You're entertaining. People like you. You have a good aura, a good vibe about you. People, will subscribe. People will follow, but if you're only about money and you're only about views and subs and you're just it's kind of a bastard person that's not real, eventually people will figure that out. You know what I mean? Crystal in the building. What to do? Tell Kim I said hi. Crystal in the building. The Hayes family in the building. What to do? 22-13. Kyler. Wide open AJ Green. Incomplete. What's new? Kyler Murray is overrated. You're at home on Christmas too. Let's think about that for a second. The Cardinals don't have home field advantage. Whenever I watch a Cardinals game, I never hear the crowd, ever. I don't know what it is, but they don't have the same kind of Tampa crowd, Packers crowd, Seahawk crowd. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, they're just there. Like I never hear them. You know what I mean? It's not a home field advantage when you're, in Arizona. That's facts. The Cardinals are going to take it. I already knew they were. Pretenders or contenders? When you watch as much football as your boy, you have an idea. Sometimes you're wrong. I'm not right all the time, but sometimes you have a feeling. You know what I mean? Going into a game. And you know what makes it even more impressive, right? And almost sad for the Cardinals. Darius Leonard didn't even play, or Quentin Nelson, arguably the two best players on their team, and they still won convincingly. That shows you the Cardinals are pretenders, and the Colts might be a little bit better than people are giving them credit for. Nola, what do you do? You're fam, my boy. You know what I mean? You know, if your fam there in the Nolans area, you know, doesn't give you all the support or the love that you want, you know, it is a two-way street. So, you know, you got to give it back. You know what I mean? But sometimes, you know, people, you know, on YouTube or social media or, you know what I mean, someone that you are friends with, sometimes the relationship can be even stronger than people in your family or your immediate friends that you can see, you know, on an everyday basis. So, you know what I mean? It just depends on if they understand you. You know what I mean? If they're a grinder, like, you know, grinders stick together. You know, if someone else, you know, is looking on the outside looking in, they don't understand what I do and like all the hard work that I put in, you know, but someone else that's got a dream that's trying to, you know, do what they're doing. And someone else is a grinder like myself, we can recognize that. And that's how we bond. You know what I mean? Just the fact that we're both hustling and we're both grinding to try to accomplish something that is, you know, to most people unattainable. That will never happen, right? But I don't have that mindset. You know what I mean? I know it's going to fucking happen. That's facts. $22-13 Colts. Well, I'm glad you're in the room. You know what I mean? If that makes you feel better, I'm glad you're here. Hang out with your boy, man. You know what I mean? I could have just been lazy, you know, just watch the game in the bedroom and, you know, you just got to hustle. You got to grind. You got to push yourself. You know what I mean? I got 2 fucking full-time jobs, bro. It's not easy. And I read and watch film like 4 to 6 hours a day. You know what I mean? No one is going to outwork me, period. $22-13, 4:34 left. Carson Wentz. I'm very impressed with Carson. You know what I mean? It's definitely, you know, as far as respect level, as far as quarterbacks, you know what I mean? Guys that are ranked, you know, 11 through 20. Carson has come a long way. And for a guy that's gone through depression, myself, you know what I mean? You know, gone through addiction, depression, and gone through a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Sometimes people give up on you. You know what I mean? But as long as you don't give up on yourself and you got a good support system, you will climb out of it, no matter who you are. You know what I mean? They're like, what are you talking about, Orion? You know, your life is good. You got a YouTube channel that's got over 20K subs, and, you know, you got a full-time job. You got a girlfriend, puppy. Everything is great. Well, that's what people want to think. You know what I mean? But I'm just like everyone else, man. I go through a lot of problems, bills, rent, you know what I mean? Just stresses in life. You know what I mean? Dumbass people that you have to interact with. You know what I mean? Like, that's why you got to find the real ones, man. There's a difference between the real ones, and it's more than just talk, it's actions. You know what I mean? But you got to be smart enough to be mature and understand the difference. And you're young, you know, you're only 22, 23, so you don't know anything yet. You think you know everything, you don't know shit yet. Once you hit 30, you'll have a better grasp on friendship, you know, love, what's important, what's not important. You know what I mean? Like hooking up with girls and partying, that might be one of the things that's like really important to someone when they're younger. But as you get older, you realize like the hooking up and the partying or the other shit that's out there, the distractions, you know, aren't as important. You know what I mean? The honesty, the loyalty, the respect, the friendship, you know what I mean? Like real shit, you know, you'll really realize like what's important to, you know, someone when you get a little bit older. God, I'm so hungry. I'm going to eat so much ham and stuffing. It's always cool because my parents, my dad and my stepmom, every Thanksgiving, Christmas, or Easter, it's always like turkey and ham and all the fixins. This year, they didn't do a turkey for Christmas, which is fine. But I got ham, I got deviled eggs, I got stuffing, I got homemade mac and cheese. I mean, literally anything you can think of, I pretty much got it. Woo! Look at that hit by Kyler Murray. Pop Warner in 2005. Kyler, I see you. Packers Nation in the building. What to do? Yeah, Cardinals are overrated. I mean, we got the Packers, we got the Rams, we got the Bucks, we got the Cowboys, and then Cardinals are below them. And then you got the Chiefs and everybody else in the AFC. Patriots are good too. You got Chargers and Titans, Colts, and a few other teams. But for a team that's 10-4, about to be 10-5, pretender, Arizona Cardinals. But maybe next year they'll get it right. But also, too, they don't have James Atemene-Akana playing today, and that is a big part of their offense. If they would have him, that's less pressure on Kyler, even though Chase Edmonds is a baller, but obviously not balling enough to win. I got all the food, Crystal. I got all the food. I got leftovers like a mofo. That's one thing I can always count on with my dad and my stepmom, leftovers. Leftovers hit different. Thanksgiving and Christmas and Easter, when you have leftovers, they hit different. Well, I think a lot of people we predicted they would go to the playoffs. But again, like I've said, patterns repeat themselves. Kyler does not play good football in November and December. It's his whole career. Go back and look. You know what I mean? Go back and look. He just isn't consistent enough. Look at his nameplate's about fall off on his fucking jersey. What kind of shitty sew job is that? You know what I mean? Come on, man. Will the Cardinals end up making an NFC Championship game one day? Very possible. It ain't this year. Oh, that beer is good. I need some gummies, though. But I don't know if the dispensary is open right now. Kyler, nice short game. Christian Kirk, first down. Cardinals, move the chains. (22-13) Colts. Zach Ertz, nice tackle. Leftovers, I'm telling you, especially when it's good food, like really good. You know what I mean? That when you can heat it up, and it's not like McDonald's fries or something that you heat up that never will taste the same. Like when you like heat up a McDonald's double cheeseburger, that shit don't hit the same. And it's not the same when it's fresh, or when the fries are fresh at McDonald's compared to the garbage ones they have under the heat lamp. There's a difference. Kyler, that's a holding on the offensive line. Your boy knows. My God. Mac and cheese, homemade. Oh, my God. It's so good. But I want some ham. I really want to get into the stuffing and the ham here in a second after the game's over. 22-13 Colts. Second down and 13. Kyler Murray. Pump faking. Going to his check down man. Christian Kirk. First down, Cardinals. At least they're moving the chains right now. The only way to eat leftover McDonald's fries, they go in the garbage because they don't taste good. That's when you had fresh chili and cheddar. Yeah. But that's just like one example. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's Carl's Jr., Jack in the Box, anywhere. It's just very hard to find fast food that you can heat up that tastes good. But with leftovers, that's a different story. Oh, look at the playoff picture. Packers, Cowboys, Bucks, Cardinals, Rams, Niners, Vikings. Don't be surprised if the Vikings are out and maybe the Eagles and Saints are in. I think the Niners can get in because they have the last place schedule. But Vikings, I like the Eagles and Saints more. But obviously they have to get some dubs here at the end of the year to make that happen. What is McDonald's? McRonald's. There's a chance. I think I like the Eagles the most, besides the Niners to get in. Saints got a shot, but if you got Ian Book playing, that's not really the ideal situation with Taysom and Trevor Siemian getting COVID, right, or being in COVID protocol. But the Eagles got a shot. The Eagles definitely have a shot. And you got 3 first-rounders next year, too, which is nice. Cardinals clinch a playoff, with the win today? He ain't winning today. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Ooh. False start. Everybody fucking up on Arizona. Oh, I'm so hungry right now. Gardner Minshew is going to lead the Eagles to the Super Bowl. Well, Air Whitey, wouldn't that mean you know that's a troll job? You're a Packer fan. You know that's not going to happen. Jalen Hurts is nice, too. Hurts and Minshew are nice. And I won't even lie, man. If the Bucks lose, hey, I'm going Packers Chiefs. I mean, we want an amazing, fun, entertaining Super Bowl. And we don't know if Rodgers will be back or Devontae Adams. Kyler, nice check down. First down, Cardinals. Move the chains, Christian Kirk. Air Whitey, my boy. Appreciate you. Christmas dinner in a can. Look at Wesley trying to go up there like, woo! He's trying to go up there like Sean Bradley or Manute Bowl. Kyler? Chase? Nice tackle. Rodgers with a nice tackle. Yeah, Grossi's great, man. He's my favorite, obviously, other than, the hard work that I put in. You know what I mean? But he's the only one that I'll ever donate to on YouTube, ever. Period. Chase Edmonds, he's like, I'm going to score a tutty. Nope. $55 seconds left. Cardinals knocking on the door. It's a little too little, too late, Kyler. A little too little, too late. And it's not like I hate Kyler. I root for him. But, I mean, history tends to repeat itself. Fuck, I'm hungry. Oh, I'm hungry right now. I want food. I want gummies. But let me look up to see if my dispensary close to my house is even open. I doubt it. Are you open? Shit, they're open until 9:30. Oh, shit. Because Christmas Day might affect these hours. Maybe they're not open. Maybe I need to call them. I'd be like, I need weed. Are you open? Kyler. Incomplete. On first and goal. All right, here we go. Time to call the dispensary on YouTube. They're probably closed. Nobody's answering. Kyler? Ooh, what a catch. The dispensary did not answer my call. Boo. Dalton Boss in the building. What do you do? Appreciate that, Dalton. Skull, my boy, in the building. Appreciate that. God, I really wanted to get some gummies tonight or something, but I mean, it is Christmas. I mean, I can't expect, like, you know, for the workers of the dispensary to be like, oh, you're going to work, you know, on Christmas. Like, you know where I'm going tomorrow morning. I'm going to that dispensary, boy. 28-yard attempt. Field goal up, and it's good. Now it's time for an onside kick, motherfucker. Motherfucker. I'm in kind of like a super bad mode or Good Boys. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain movies that I can watch over and over and over again. Sippy cup. If you know the Good Boys, if you know what I'm talking about, that's like the super bad for the kids that are like going into, like, you know, junior high, middle school. Great movies, both of them. If you know about Sippy Cup and the Beanbag Boys, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. If you about the Beanbag Boys and Sippy Cup, you know what I'm talking about. The Good Boys. Great movie. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Super Bad obviously is amazing as well. But we'll see. We'll see what I do. I still got a lot of reading and research and film study to do also. Hey, I got ESP, bro. Why do you think I brought that shit up, dude? Dude, Beanbag Boys for life, brother. I got it on my DVR and I watch it like once every 2 weeks. Like, I mean, certain movies I love, you know what I mean? Because it's like it captures what America is as far as like young kids, you know what I mean? They did that movie like so good. Like, there's not a lot of movies that I can watch over and over and over again, but Good Boys, Beanbag Boys for life, okay? Sippy Cup, I love that movie. Sarah Small, the game is making me nervous. Proud Colts fan. Oh, you won. Come on now. It's over, Sarah. It's over. It's over. I don't know where Holly Hundo is and the rest of the norm, you know, of people, but hey, it's Christmas, so I don't expect all the regulars to be in the building. But for all you loyal mofos, love you and appreciate you. You know what I mean? I get it. You know, when it's Thanksgiving or Christmas, people got plans, people are busy. But let's be honest. Everyone's on their phones. We're addicted to our phones. We're always playing games. We're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. We're always on it. So if someone's live streaming, you know, hang out. Colts recover. (22-16). There we go, baby. Big win for the Colts. I told you. Bang, 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 bang. Sarah Small. And imagine all those field goals that Prater missed, you know, and that extra point that Prater missed. That's what? 7 points right there? 7 points. A 7-point difference. And if they would have scored 7 points, the final score would be 23-22 Cardinals. Field goals matter. Extra points matter. Big, big win. I'm super impressed with Carson. Final score, Colts 22, Cardinals 16. The Cardinals are pretenders. The Colts are getting hot at the right time. 22-16. Cardinals are now 10-5. Colts are 9-6. Let's go. Let's go. Chiefs gone Chief. Bang! $2 super sticker. Super sticker. Always thicker. Thicker than a snicker. Beanbag Boys for life. Let's go. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you guys. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth. Love you for life, brother. Appreciate you guys. You guys are the best fans that I could ask for. You know what I mean? Enjoy the rest of your Christmas. Watch some TV, watch some movies. Like I said, I'll be back. We got today's Saturday. I'll be back tomorrow, Sunday for the grind, Monday for the grind, and then obviously the rest of the week. Thank you for, choosing me and spending the time with your boy, everyone that donated, everyone that commented, everyone that smashed the like button. It means everything. Thank you so, so much. Enjoy your Christmas. I enjoyed it with you guys. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth. All right. And I got one question for you. Who talk sports like us? Your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics. I will be back tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night. Be safe. Enjoy the gifts. Enjoy the family. Enjoy the food. I'm going to eat like a motherfucker now. And I'll be back tomorrow. Peace. Gang.